All right, Mr. Charles, we are here. We are live, and we are ready to freaking rock and roll, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
Living the dream. Everyone, we have a fun game for you tonight. We did have a few technical issues, so sorry for starting late. Um, the internet didn't want us connecting with our melodic angelic voices, and it was very sad, but we have it fixed for you today, and we're ready to rock and roll. We had another technical difficulty. Something was going on with TTS, and so I was unable to actually load in the models for World Eaters. I could describe them, but you guys could not have seen them on the screen, which would have made for a pretty boring game. So it's not World Eaters. That's fake news. Sorry. So I'll be running the Blood Angels for you today. So what we're doing tonight is we're doing a coaching match, and you guys are 100% encouraged to be asking questions and to be interacting with us as we play. Just so we can introduce Charlie here for a moment. He's been hanging out for a couple months now, and he had his first tournament ever, was a GW Open, and we were able to take him. And this guy went 4-4 at his first ever tournament, which was an 8-round super major. Big round of applause for Mr. Charles here. Big round of applause for Mr. Charles.
Thank you, thank you.
And he got kind of bit by the bug. So what he decided to do is he decided to go, you know what? I want to get actually good at this game. Like, he's got a head for it. He understands strategy. He understands these concepts. And he wants to actually get good at this game. So we're going to make a run for it. So he signed up for our 0 to WTC program, which is an accelerated program where we try to take people from like more or less just starting out to getting to elite level playtop. And so you're going to be seeing a little bit of Charlie on the channel here. And today is going to be our first game. So I'm going to basically be evaluating where his kind of skill levels are. And as we play, I'll be offering suggestions. He might tell me to buzz off while he decides to do his own thing. It doesn't matter. We're going to have a blast here, and we're going to be learning how to play Warhammer. So if you guys have questions about certain interactions, if you're having questions about really any sorts of things here, please ask those questions, because that's what we're here for. We're here to help you guys get better as you're following along on Mr. Charlie's journey. So with that said, Charles, you want to say anything before we get into armies?
I'm just happy to be here. Happy to be at the Crump Command Center, man.
Hey, baby, that's what we want to hear. All right, so I am running the Blood Angels. And the Blood Angels are a high-pressure melee army. And this is one of the things that Charles was saying that he kind of struggles with. And this is not like an uncommon thing. A lot of people really struggle with armies that just want to get in your face. I was going to be running the World Eaters for him because there was even more of it, but it's okay. Blood Angels will do for tonight. I'll change the thumbnail and post it, editing, and it'll be all good. So let me go through the army that I have here, and we're going to go through Charlie's army. And I think you guys are really going to like his army. It's pretty nasty. We worked pretty hard on developing it. And this is going to be a take and hold mirror here. So the first, we got the Blood Angels. Now, personally, I think the Blood Angels are way better in the meta than what the win rate currently says. They have play into absolutely everything, and they feel really good to pilot. So we're playing Liberator Assault Group to give myself take and hold, because you guys know me. I'm a take and hold fiend. And the army is as follows. I've got this big old brick of Blood Angel Terminators. Yes, the glorious Assault Terminators are here. They're going to be led by a Librarian in Terminator armor. That Librarian in Terminator armor gives them sustained hits. I'm going to have 7 guys with Lightning Claws, because this unit, affectionately called the Wolverines, will blend absolutely everything in the game. And I'm going to have 3 Thunder Hammers just to break up a lot of the damage that comes in, which dramatically increases the durability of the unit than if they were just 10 guys with Lightning Claws. The Librarian obviously gives them sustained hits and a fort field of pain against any psychic attacks that might come my way. Of course, we're playing the Iron Hands, so that's not going to show up in this particular match. A 5-man unit of JPI, just doing JPI things. We're going to have a 5-man unit of Death Company Marines with Jump Pack, led by a Death Company Captain. This is a terrifying unit that really causes a lot of problems for people, because they always re-roll hit rolls. They don't need Oath. They're Oath agnostic. They're just going to go on in and slap really super duper hard. Death Company Captain gives them sustained hits. Then I have a Infiltrator Squad doing Infiltrator Squad things. I've got two squads of Sanguinary Guard. One 6-man led by Commander Dante, who has the terrifying Battle Shock aura. And then we've got one squad with the Captain with Jump Pack, who is rocking a Thunderhammer, because Thunderhammers be cool, so that is what I rock with them. Beyond that, we've got double Ball Predators. We've got the Sanguiner. We've got Mephiston. Mephiston is a lone op. Same winner is also a loan up, and we have the Eversor Assassin. Now, the Eversor Assassin is my darling. I love this guy, and we're going to see him on Charlie's side as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and explain what he does now. This legend, this Chad, if you will, goes 23 inches in turn 1 because he scouts 9, and then once per game he could just add 6 to his movement, and his movement is 9. Then he charges with 9 attacks, strength 5, AP 2, damage 2, but it's important because it's anti-infantry 3 up, meaning -1 to wounds don't matter. AP 2, damage 2, and it's also at sustained hits 3. So he basically goes and annihilates almost any infantry character in the entire game. Yes, he can one-tap Abaddon. He's got like a 48% chance of one-tapping Abaddon. He is a nightmare for your opponents, and I think in this edition, where we tend to engage a lot faster, he is disgusting. So his Liberated Assault Group, +2 strength on the charge, +1 attack on the charge, and then various stratagems for advance a charge, fallback, shoot and charge, stuff like that. Mr. Charlie, you want to break down your army list for us, please? Tell us what you got.
Absolutely. So I did a bit of noodling as we talked last Wednesday. We've got the infiltrators holding home field. We've got 2 squads of scouts this time. One's going to be holding.
Well, what's your detachment?
Generally going to be getting in the way.
What's your detachment?
Oh, Hammer of Averni and Vengeful Hosts.
So sexy. So that brings you of a disposition of take and hold from the Vengeful Host, right?
Yes, sir.
Excellent.
We've got the Eversor, who you just explained, so I don't need anything to add. The guy is one of my favorite models in the game.
Such a pimp.
Yeah. And then we have some Vanguard vets led by a Chad captain with a hammer. So this guy has the... forgive me for the name.
Orcsbane.
This guy one has Orcsbane, and I've basically got a double of this, and the other one with Spiritus Ferrum.
Okay.
So Orcsbane, a blender, Spiritus Ferrum is +1 attack, and then once per game you can do +1 attack for the entire squad.
Sure. And just so people know, the Orcsbane does what?
Essentially, it's cleave 2, damage 3. Otherwise, it's pretty
nasty.
Pretty much the same. Yeah. So, I mean, I can go deep on it if you want.
Yeah, it's a
4 attacks.
It's a cleave 2, damage
2 up to hit.
Fist.
Yeah, basically.
Nice.
But it does hit on 2s as well, which is great. And then we've got Canuck Vire with his standard 10 Terminators. There's just so many stratagems in Hands of Verni that these guys can take advantage of. The main, I think, trick with this lot is you've got the Terminator in the Terminator Ancient, and he has Steel Font, which essentially makes them like 10 Grey Knight Terminators, allows him to bring one back every turn.
Yeah,
which I think's really fun.
Resurrecting
Canuck Vire,
that's good.
Yeah, Canuck Vire gives the squad lethal if you're against monsters and vehicles, or sustained 1 into everything else. He can choose a unit to scout. He can redeploy a unit. And if we lose 1, I think the Ancient gives us +1 to hit.
+1
We're
to hit.
less than half. The Ancient gives us +1 to wound as well.
Yes, sir. You got it.
And then the Iron Hands version of a Big Bumba, Land Raider, a Redeemer. I just love this model, and I just bought one, so it's going in all the lists that I'm putting together at the moment. We've got 6 Bolter and Scepters. They're basically going to blend anything they shoot into. Neither at the moment, though. And then riding around in the Land Raider Redeemer is 10 Assault Intercessors and a Librarian.
Okay. And just if you guys aren't...
the Librarian has... one last thing on the Librarian. He has Iron Laurel. So it gives him +1 OC. Once per game, give the squad +1 OC.
So it'd be an OC3 squad for a massive OC bomb.
Yes, sir.
So one thing that people should understand about Hammer of Averni, their ability gives them... They can reroll wound rolls of 1 against the Oath of Moment target. It's Iron Hands, so they are Super Oath. Vengeful Host gives jump pack units reroll hit rolls of 1 when either they charge or arrive via Deep Strike. Then Canuck Var in this detachment can choose a second Oath after the first one is destroyed if he can see them. So Charlie's really going to be rocking the Oath on us. All right, Charlie, this is for you. This is for you to develop. What map do you hate the most? Do you hate Tipping Point? Do you hate Search and Destroy? Or do you hate Dawn of War the most? What scares you the most?
And since we're going for a pressure army, you tell me, right? But the map with least room to maneuver, essentially.
Well, we're both taking hold. So the reality is we're going to be holding our objectives. And that's basically what we're. And so the maneuverability isn't necessarily the biggest deal because you have no maneuverability. You don't have access to advanced charge. You don't have access to fallback to charge. So I'm
Yep.
going to have the maneuverability advantage no matter what happens. So which table do you feel least comfortable on? The Tipping Point, the Search and Destroy, or the Dawn of War?
I mean, Tipping Point.
Tipping Point it is. Let's rock and roll, baby.
So I haven't played them all, so this is my guess.
No problems, man. All right, guys. So this is going to be Tipping Point. We are playing our mirror match. Mirror match is effectively we're going to get 3 victory points for things in no man's land, but it'll be worth 5 victory points if we control our home field, and our home field is worth 3. In the first 2 battle rounds, if at the end of the turn we control more objectives in no man's land than our opponents, or outside of our home field than our opponents, then we will get 2 victory points. So that is how we will score primary in this game. All right, Miss Charlie, you ready?
As always, let's do it.
All right, let's rock and roll, man. So I am going to roll a dice. I have rolled a 6. What are you going to roll? A 6. Oh, try again.
6.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, would you stop copying me? A 4? All right, there we go. I have one to deploy.
There you go.
All right, so I'm happy to deploy first. I am going to start my Terminators on the board, and my Death Company is going to be in reserves, and I also have my Captain with Jump Pack in reserves, and of course the Sanguinar. Everything else will be on the board. How are you going to do your reserves?
So I've already got them lined up for you here.
Perfection.
Deep Strike.
Van Vets.
Captain Vanguard Vets.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just check this is the right captain. Someone with Orcsbane. Don't want him. Let's switch those captains around. So Spirit Sparrow is going to be in the thing, and Orcsbane's in there. Got the 6 Inceptors with Bolters, and then traveling in the Land Raider is our friends with the Librarian.
I love it. Now, who are you giving Scout to?
Giving Scout to the Terminators.
To the Terminators. Okay. All right. Now, let's deploy. So I'll just go to put my first deployment down. Surprising absolutely no one, I'm going to throw Infiltrators on my home field.
I'm basically mirroring that, so you go right ahead.
Seems very reasonable to me. Okay. Then I will go ahead and take my Terminators. All right, Terminators are down, my man. You want to deploy your next one?
Basically the same thing.
Oh my goodness gracious. Terminators on the board. Is it okay if I help you put them on?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Right, cheers. Charlie's a little newer to TTS, guys, so I'm just gonna help him move these guys a little bit. If we put guys on the upper ruin, they're on the first floor, so don't be deceived. And you have Scout, so I assume you want to be directly on the line because you can go forward or backwards depending on whether you go first.
That's the one.
All right, and this nerd can just come stand right here. Perfect. All right, my next drop is gonna be pretty simple. I'm gonna have a glorious little ball predator hanging out right here.
Okay. I need a little bit of clarification on.
Certainly.
So this, I don't know if you can see this. This piece of terrain is less than 2 inches tall. You can drive through it.
Correct. So that this side is light terrain. The center is dense, so you can't move through the center, but you can move through the flanks of this.
So you can drive through this one. You can drive through this one as well.
Correct, because these are light. If you hover over on TTS, it'll show you. So the generator right here would be dense, and these little ones will be light, and you can move through the light terrain.
Right.
The dense you cannot move through unless you're infantry. If you're infantry, of course, you totally can.
Excellent. Okay, cool. Okay, so
And while you're doing this
thanks for
deployment, we got a super chat from
Scouts
Mass
down.
Brofect who says, "Let's freaking go! Finally, another coaching game, my man. It's been a while, and I'm really, really, really happy. So, yeah, I'm super, super excited for it. And
So I'm banging some scouts down
I
here on
love
the left
doing these
side
coaching
for you.
matches. Sure. All right, so we get scouts back there. Looks good to me. I am gonna go ahead and start my ball predator. I think. Let's see. Can I maneuver him? Nah. We'll just touch like this. I don't think I can fit him otherwise. He's a little bit of a chonky boy. I don't think I can get him up here. Nah. So he'll just deploy like this then. And so what I'm doing is I'm not
Alrighty.
going to talk to Charlie about his deployment at all until he's done with his deployment, and then we'll discuss it. Yep.
Pop in the other store in this corner.
Yeah, you're cool. Just knows that guy to make that legal. Perfectly good.
Cool.
All right, I'm gonna have some JPI down, and they're gonna be hanging out right about here. I just want to make sure 15 inches would be here. No way you're getting your tank there. Turn 1. Okay, cool. Perfect. JPIO down. And then Longinius
Mr.
says
Redeemer.
Iron Hands versus Eaters of Worlds. Yeah, man, there's a TTS problem where the scripts were not showing for World Eaters. So whenever I loaded them in, the models just were not appearing. And that probably wouldn't have made for a very good viewing experience. So I had to make do and run Blood Angels. So you'll have to forgive me. I'm going to fix the thumbnail later on. I'm not so sure you can actually fit through that. Just because it should be 6 inches wide from right here. I think it's close enough.
No?
Yeah, I don't really... Here, let's see. Can we actually get that done? That looks really close. Let's just say you can. I'm not actually 100% on the measurements on that. I would have to check the actual graphs, and I'm not going to do that right now. Just be aware, if you're at a tournament, it's really important that you get those measurements correct for that. But yeah, I'm not actually 100%. But for right now, let's just say you can, just for ease of use. Okay. I'm going to have this Eversaur hang out right here in the center. Actually, I lied. I'm not going to put him down there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put McFiston down right here. Whoop. McFiston. That's his Christian name, mind you.
All right. Scouts, I gotta make their way across here.
Scout's gonna make their way right there. All right. And then Monsieur Dante. Dante? Probably gonna hang out. Actually, you're kind of too far. You can't really shoot me with anything. Let's see. If you deploy him right here, the furthest you could go is here. 12 inches. Yeah, so there's no way you could actually shoot Dante at all. So I think Dante will come hang out right here. We'll stand out in the open because I don't care if you shoot me right now with anything. All right. Monsieur Dante.
All right. This is it. Last unit for me.
Last unit for you.
Go. I got to do some measurement, but around there.
Yeah, sounds good to me. And then I will throw the Eversaur in the center. Now, before we actually start playing, do you want to do a redeploy? Because the reason why I asked him this, guys, is that Kanak Var grants his army 1 redeploy on a basically anything. So
Finishing off this measure, and then see where you are.
Certainly.
Yes. Gotta, I think. Ugh.
And while Charlie's thinking about the redeploy, this is not scouts, right, mind you? So this is your redeploy.
Yeah.
I also want you guys in the chat to start looking at his deployment and start thinking about if it's a way you would have done it, or would you have done something maybe a little different. All right. So what are your thoughts, Charlie?
So I'm thinking about whether or not I pick the Terminators up.
And put them in what, reserves?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's just think this through real fast. If you pick them up, what's to stop me from just putting my Terminators and completely dominating their early board and never letting you deep strike down anywhere relevant? And I just match primary, and you can never catch up on primary.
So that was the thought that I was struggling with essentially.
Yeah.
When I'm looking at the Eversaur assassin in the middle,
Yep.
we don't want him going into Cannock, right?
Well, he can't kill Canuck, right?
Sure.
Because Canuck you would obviously be spending your 1 CP to be -1 to be wounded, or -1 damage, right? So if I
Sure.
charge Canuck
Yeah.
Var's unit, he probably causes 3 damage to Canuck, and then you kill my Eversaur, and you get the pile-in and consolidation movement. So that's not really a concern for you.
Oh, then I'm not redeploying anything.
Okay, fair play. Then what do you think about your deployment?
I mean, like the Terminators would be neater, but this is generally where I want to go. Yeah.
Okay. I like the deployment of them. I hate the deployment of this squad. This squad's doing literally nothing for you. What is this squad doing for you here? What's your thought process on this?
So my thought process is you've got. So this is my natural expansion, right?
Correct.
So you've got your JPIs and you've got your Dante Blender squad in there. They're gonna stage here
For sure.
and it's very, very easy for them to get to my objective and just sit the other side.
Correct.
Or if you wanted to get aggressive with it, I've got. I am going to tow the scouts onto the objective.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wanted to, like, we're both playing take and hold. If you wanted to remove them, I'm far enough away that I could sort of shimmy up and get the initiative on you for the next attack.
So you're thinking what you want to do is have them here, because if I put Dante here, then you'll charge me with these guys first? Is that right?
No, if you like, I don't want to charge them, but if you, I'm going to put the scouts here,
so
they can kind of react to the scouts being on the point.
I see. So let me just give a little rundown here real fast, and I'm gonna give you the idea. So right now, you're right. Dante's gonna go here, but what's gonna happen is the JPI are gonna go in front of him. You're gonna control the scouts. JPI are gonna go kill them. These guys go kill JPI. Dante kills them. That's the order of events.
Yeah.
Here. That's the sequence of events, which means this unit is a waste, more or less.
And I've got the Inceptors that could potentially follow up. That's kind of the logic there.
All right. So then the logic is that this unit is here to kill my JPI and then get killed by Dante.
Yeah, whatever would go in there, sure.
So then why are you having the super powerful one with the super weapon here instead of the other one?
Because he's got an option to go into the middle should you put your Terminators in there, and I can just drop the other one.
Okay. I think you're overestimating your speed, because you only move 12.
Okay.
And you don't have access to advanced charge. One way that I really like this unit, just so everyone knows, is I like to take this unit. I like to give this your scouts, so that when it's time for a redeploy, what you do is we actually have Canik Var deployed like this instead. So that now this unit gets to redeploy right here. And then when you go first, if you go first, you scout forward 6 inches.
Mm-hmm.
And then you fly forward 12 inches. And then you charge this squad into my Terminator brick in turn 1. And you kill over half my Terminator brick. You might kill the entire Terminator brick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? And that means if you go first, I get heavy screwed.
Yeah.
With this deployment, right?
Yeah. But if
and if you go second, no big deal.
Exactly.
You just scout them right here. And I still can't really interact with you. Not unless I want to send everything full send. And if I have my Eversaur here, for example, I scout him first, so you'll know what I'm going to do. So you could also always just scout them backwards. Do what you need to do with them, right? So they're perfectly safe scouting backwards. If you go first, you can turn one, just 100% nuke my most valuable unit. That's the trick I like with this unit. It's a filthy trick. Back here, though, it's fine if you're going to redeploy them into their scout, but just deploying them there, I kind of hate. So why don't we do something different with this unit?
Sure.
So why don't we do that? What we're gonna do is we're gonna redeploy them here. Okay. Now this doesn't mean that you have to go for me, but it does mean that you can go for me.
Sure.
Cool.
It gives me the option. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it like
what
that.
needs to go on that left flank, I guess, is the question. Now, we're sort of looking at Dante.
Well, you've got got tons of stuff that's coming out, right? So you've got a squad of Vanguard vets that can drop down. You're going to blast with Inceptors because Dante's squad hates Inceptors. So you've got a lot of stuff to back that up. You don't have to sacrifice this unit. And honestly, if you don't want to go full send with these guys, you just advance them back over here.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? But
so
do you understand how this is?
The answer to your question was, how do I deal with Dante? I don't know. Right?
Right.
But I'm with you. I see where you're going. This is so much more powerful.
Yeah. See, so if someone does like what I did, and I put like my huge Death Star unit here, this squad can turn one just nuke me. All right. Let's play some Warhammer. Let's go ahead and roll some dice. I roll a 2. You roll a 1. Okay, so I will go first. So what this means is I'm going to scout forward my Eversur. You'll see where my Eversur scouts to. Boom. He'll scout to be right here. Actually, I'm going to do him at a slight angle. Pardon me. All right, now you can do your scout moves. You can scout your Eversur, and you can scout your Vanguard veterans. Let's just say we did this a little more intelligently so you can like scout behind in between the squad.
Yep.
No, you don't want to go forward. No. Okay.
Okay.
Do you understand why you don't want to go forward?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Where does this Eversur go now?
My sense was you go backwards, but...
That's a good question. All right. Press escape. Let me say why I don't like him going backwards. If he goes backwards, what's to stop me just going forward and murdering your entire Vanguard veteran squad right now?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. He goes here.
Nothing at all. Okay.
He goes here. Which means now if I want to go forward, sure, I'll kill your Eversur, but then you can get a heroic with this massive Terminator squad and murder all of those things. And then get a lot of free movement so that at the start of your turn, your Terminator squad, after it heroics, piles, and consolidates, might start your turn here, meaning then you can just get a turn 1 charge onto my big blob.
I see. Would it not be more profitable to just scout him there then? Just edge him onto that corner?
Nah, because then I'll just go around him and go straight through you.
Okay.
Do you see how that works? If you were to put this Eversur right here,
sure.
I just go boop, boop. Cool. So we're going to want him here. So now he becomes a sacrificial piece. If you had gone first, he's a huge, massive assassin, but now he's a sacrificial piece to save your game. If everyone's following that, then yeah, hopefully you guys followed that, because that's some pretty intense positioning there. That's really catches people. And yeah, well, I saw someone typing maybe you deploy the Land Raider touching so that he can overwatch. Not a bad idea because I don't have any long range firepower, but he only overwatches 12 inches, so it's not going to happen. It won't really be an option for him to overwatch the Eversur because I'll stay outside of 12 inches. But not a bad point. And then you can obviously scout your scouts as well if you'd like.
Just a thought. Could I scout the could I scout the scouts left?
Yeah, but you can only scout 6 inches, right? So here, I'm going to put a measurement on your whole army to make this nice and easy for you.
You'll be there?
Yep. So you can do like that if you want. Sure.
Sorry. As an addition to blocking them off, my idea was I'd scout them forward. That was the point of them.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think scouting them.
To scout them out that way.
I think scouting them forward would be a much better idea.
Yeah.
You're fine. I think that would be a much better plan. Okay. And then these scouts over here, what you gonna do with them?
Same sort of thing.
Cool.
Find our way onto the point.
We got a $10 super chat from Johnny5477. Iron Hands and Blood Angels fighting over who took their dad's death worse. I think the Blood Angels handled it really, really well, to be honest with you. We just decided to become blood drinking vampires. All right, Charles, I got one more question for you, and then I'll play my turn. What are the scouts doing right here? What world does this make sense?
Claiming the point?
No chance are you claiming the point. All you're doing right here is letting my ball predator advance and shoot you to death in turn 1.
So they should be...
either not touching at all because you're not going to be, doesn't help you to be touching it. Or you're going to be touching it literally just right here behind the wall where I can't see you.
Yeah.
Right? But remember, you don't score points for holding this in turn 1. Now, you might be able to deny me points by putting models here, which would make me touch the center, but I'm going to touch the center anyway, right? So, yeah, don't ever just come up here, because then you're just exposing yourself needlessly. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play my turn. Let's get this game started. Start game. I'm going to draw my cards, and let's get this show on the road, baby. I've got behind me lines and forward positions. Forward positions, I score for controlling all of the no man's land objectives, which means actually it was a good idea to touch this, right? Because now I have to get 2 OC on there, which is much harder than 1 OC, because the adversary can go put 1 OC on there pretty easy. And then I have behind enemy lines, which is, well, get behind enemy lines. So I'm probably not going to score either of those right now, but I think that's okay. My adversary is going to go ahead and activate his once per game overdrive. And we are going to rock and roll. I'm going to go ahead and move my JPI up. And we are actually going to go ahead and advance the JPI. All right, so they will go 16 inches. Now, what we'll do is actually we'll just do like this. We'll keep them all nice and hidden. Not that it really matters, but, you know, it kind of matters a little bit. Dante's just going to follow up behind. Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to roll an advance on the Ball Predator. Ball Predators get to re-roll advances for free. All right, so he goes 13 inches. He's just going to stand here for right now. Okay. I'm going to advance Mephiston. Okay, Mephiston goes 8 inches. He's just going to come stand here in the center. I'm going to advance my Deathwing Terminator Knights, or Terminators, whatever. They're going to go 8 inches. What they're going to do is they're going to touch like this. Just so they all have gone to ground and whatnot. Well, actually, they'll go the full distance. Heck, why not? Okay. Then this Ball Predator is just going to come stand right here. And this Eversur Assassin is going to go his 15 inches like this. And I'm going to stay right outside of 12 inches of this Land Raider so that you don't overwatch the crap out of me. Because I don't want to get the crap overwatched out of me. Shockingly. Here, let's just do it like this. 12 inches. Make life a lot easier on me. Perfect. All right, so my plan is to... Oh, I guess you can still kind of see me. There it is. So my plan is to go ahead and blast the Eversor to death with grenades and shooting. And then I'm also going to just charge on into the scouts and kill them. And I'm going to stay outside of 12 of this guy so he can't overwatch me. So advanced, holding this objective, controlling here. Oh, actually, and I'm just going to go ahead and dish behind at the big end of this turn so that I can get CP. There is a reason why I didn't redraw it for free. Turn is pretty simple. I'm going to throw grenades at your Eversor for 1 CP. Eversor's dead. I rolled a 4. And then I'm going to charge into your scouts. I need a 5 on the dice. Probably should have made this a 4-inch charge. It's okay. Made it on a 10. Charges into the scouts. Roll my attacks. I get 9 attacks. Hits on 2s. Sustained hits 3. Wounds on 3s. That's going to be 9 saves at AP 2 on your scouts.
All right.
Dead scouts. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, just leave them where they are. Just leave them there. Just leave them there. So we're just going to change a little bit here in the game, right? You see how easy you made this for me. Now, Eversor being here to block off, totally fine. It makes perfect sense. But also giving me the scouts is the mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Right? This is a perfect example of the Eversor is here serving a purpose. You actually don't care that he dies. I mean, you care, but you don't mind that he dies because he stops me from killing your Turbo Death Vanguard Veteran Squad with a damage 3 weapon. So that's fine.
Sure.
You don't mind that. The fact that you're giving me the Eversor and the Scouts is the problem. What are the Scouts actually doing here? Like, what's their plan?
Going to your natural expansion.
And just get roasted to death by my Bull Predator?
Not if they sit behind hard cover, right?
Well, if I wasn't going to go kill him with the Eversor right now, I just put him right here, turn 1, right?
Sure.
You know, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they're actually not doing anything here. Now,
No.
the rationale was, hey, I'm going to go touch the terrain. But the reality is there's no chance that they're ever going to be able to go touch that terrain. Maybe if it's turn 1, they could have done it, but then they immediately just die without me having to sacrifice anything. So they're not serving you in any way here. So we're going to change this ever so slightly, what we're doing here, okay? We are going to scout them backwards.
Sure.
You went second.
Mm-hmm.
You went second. That means you have a little bit of time on your side. You don't have to go score all your points in turn 1. My Eversor is still going to move on up here, and I'm still going to do the same thing to kill your Eversor. So that's not a problem. Now your Eversor's dead. At the end of the turn, I'm going to go ahead and discard my behind enemy lines, and Bob's your uncle. So now you got to understand that there's a little bit of a trap that I've set for you before we go into your turn. Do you see the trap? Do you know what it is?
Yes.
What is it?
Yeah. Well, no matter what you do, you profit from the positioning.
Right. Do you understand how you losing this guy turn 1 is way better for you than losing this squad turn 1?
Well, yeah.
Okay, good.
Cool.
So this is fine. So this is sacrificing, you know, a pawn to make sure that your queen survives. That's not a problem. Do you see what position I am in and the trap I have laid for you right now? For your turn
from the Eversor itself?
Yes, the Eversor itself has laid a trap for you. What is that trap?
It's a pain in the ass to get rid of it.
Because of where you're positioned, he's a little bit of a dickhead to try to get rid of.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. Okay, so I'm going to pass the turn on to you. By the way, You're not in a terrible position at all. Remember, your scouts will have the ability uppy downy. They can get back into the game later on. You don't have to worry about them being so far back right now. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's pass the turn to you. I'm going to ditch my behind enemy lines. I spent 1 of my CP for grenades, but I'm going to gain 1 CP for ditching a card. I'm going to hold on to forward positions, and I am going to go to you. We are into your turn. Come on up here. If you click these little arrows, it'll draw your 2 cards. You get a plunder, and you get a burden of trust. Perfect.
Okay. And
so while you're reading those, I'm gonna explain them out loud to the audience. So plunder, you got to do an action on an objective or a terrain feature that is not within your territory. So let me go ahead and load the territories up here. There's a big, thick yellow line. So you have to do it on something that's not within your territory, meaning the only places where you, Charlie, can do this action would be on my natural expansion or where all of these guys are standing. So you're not doing this action in turn 1, right? It's just not happening. Now, your other secondary card was Burden of Trust. Burden of Trust, you're going to get 2 victory points for each objective that you control with a unit that you designate right now. So, for example, you could designate that your home field is going to be held by your infiltrators, and at the end of my next turn, if your infiltrators still hold your home field, you'll get 2 points. You could designate that Canik of Var's squad is going to control the center, and if at the end of my next turn, Canik Var controls the center, then you would get 2 points. Same thing for the scouts, up to a maximum of 5 points.
Roger that. Yep.
Okay.
But it's to the end of your next turn, right?
That's
so they have to survive.
Correct.
Yeah. So my sense is you probably want to throw one of those away for the CP.
Your army needs CP to function. I would not be...
Exactly.
Yes. So I would not redraw a secondary card right now. You've got all game to score your secondaries. You can hold on to them. Just grab your board position. All right, guys. So while Charlie starts doing some of his movement right here, go ahead and if you have questions about the way I moved up the table, I'm super happy to answer all of them. I think I was pretty verbose when I was moving up there. But basically, the entire concept is how do I control board space? I set a couple traps for Charlie. I have the Eversor in the center here. Now, the Eversor, Charlie wants to kill. However, does Charlie want to charge the Eversor with the Assault Terminators? I would argue probably not, because if he charges with the Assault Terminators, the next turn I'm 100% charging with my Assault Terminators and my Dante, and between the two of them, I might be able to kill that squad. I can't do it with one, but between the two of them, I might be able to do it. Does he want to charge the Eversor with his Captain and Vanguard veterans? That's a tricky one, because that Captain and Vanguard veterans, sure, they'll kill the Eversor, but then I'm just going to pick them up with one of my squads. So this is the trap I've kind of set for him. How does he deal with the Eversor? There is an easy answer to this, but it's not necessarily an obviously easy answer. Yeah, you just roll in advance, put them wherever you want, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so you just put here, unless you want to touch. You actually probably do want to touch, just so you can Overwatch through.
Oh, you want to touch for the threat range?
Yeah, fair range, fair play. Okay.
What is the easy answer? It's probably a grenade back, isn't it?
Probably a grenade / pistols back. Yeah, that would be the correct. That would be the correct answer here.
So let me just see if I've got the movement before I ask a silly question.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Oh, they don't have the movement.
All right.
Okay, so can I play by intention?
Absolutely.
I'm
Tell me
getting
what
lost
you're doing.
in moving the models
No problems.
on a product I don't really understand.
Absolutely. I'll help you move whatever you want. You just tell me what you're trying to do.
So the central squad of Vanguard veterans,
Yes.
I want to move up to the edge here, grenade and pistol this guy down, potentially considering a charge into your 10 brick.
Okay. So let's just measure this out real fast. So Eversor, you're gonna have to end outside of 2-inch engagement, which means the best possible charge that you could get into my Assault Terminators is gonna be a 9-inch.
That's far.
That's really far. Not to mention, I'm going to Overwatch the shit out of you with my Ball Predator and kill your entire squad in Overwatch if you do that. So that plan just doesn't work.
Going around the right-hand side, does that make it smaller, shorter?
Yes. You could. No, it wouldn't. But we could take this guy right here with the 12, because you can't end inside the wall. So let's say you can make it right there. It's still going to be a 9.
Still 8. Okay. Still 9.
So the reality is, this is a bad charge. You don't want the smoke.
Sure.
Because even if you go on the other side, you're still going to end up within 12. Maybe you wouldn't. You might be able to do it. But then if you fail the 9-inch, which you should fail the 9-inch charge, then it's like, all right, you just get cooked. So the reality right here is I'm going to be looking for that grenade.
Should we measure how far the Terminators can move, maybe?
Terminators move 5 with a potential advance in charge.
5, 11 from that point there, and then from there roughly.
Easy charge. So the thing is, if I want to charge you next turn, I can do it, right? So what you can't do is you can't run away from my abilities. So this is something that I see a lot of newer players do. What people tend to do is they start getting hit. Punches get thrown at them. And they do the one thing you can't do, which is back up. If you know anything about boxing, and I was a boxer for a long time, when people start throwing punches at you, you can step into the punch to blunt the impact from it. You can step to the side to dodge it. You can throw your own punch, but you can't back up, because the second you back up, the guy's just going to throw another punch. And eventually one of those punches is going to land pretty square. So Warhammer is a very similar thing. I have the ability to steamroll you if you let me. Instead, you don't accept it. Just come on up.
No, I've got to hit you pretty hard.
Yeah,
That's the next thing I've got to do.
exactly. So what you do is you just bring your Terminators up. It's no problem. Right? So,
Yeah.
so if I do want to get into you, I got to get into you, right? So what we'll do is we're going to advance these Terminators up. Pardon me. And we're going to accept the fact that I'm going to get shot. We're going to accept the fact that all this is going to happen next turn, okay? Because if you run away, it's going to happen anyway. But now you're braced for impact. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm completely with you on that one.
Perfect. All right. Now these infiltrators.
So they probably need to reorg a little bit, given the amount of stuff you can dump into the back of my backfield. Maybe these scouts as well, just screen.
So these scouts can kind of screen for you right now. These infiltrators can kind of advance to scoot this way, to screen further on this direction. And then these guys can kind of do the same thing, right?
Yeah.
So now you've got your guys touching this. Boom. No problem. Honestly, it doesn't look like you did very much at all, does it? But you actually did a lot. You probably did the smartest thing you could have done. Had you gone first, I would have had you move up a lot more aggressively.
Oh, yeah.
But you went second, which meant I already got to grab the board position. Which means if you walk into my trap right here, that's all she wrote. Remember, in my next movement phase, you get to rapid ingress.
It's true.
Right? You get to rapid ingress in my next turn.
It's true. We got some toys.
You've got some toys in the box. Okay. So, let's throw your grenades. Let's shoot your pistols. See if you nuke that Eversword. So I would just do the free strat from your captain. Perfect. That's 2 mortals right away. And the Eversword is going to be your Oath of Moment target right now because there's no reason why he wouldn't.
Yeah.
And so then we're going to shoot all your pistols. I think it's 5 heavy bolt pistols. Right?
It's 4 in a plasma.
Oh, 4 in a plasma. Pardon me. All right. So hitting on 4s, but rerolls. Perfect. All hit. Winning on 4s.
Nice.
Oh no! Reroll 1's to wound. That's 1 wound.
Great. Get 1.
I failed it. I have 1 wound left. Plasma. That's a hit. Wounds on a 2. You're gonna overcharge it. There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
4th invuln. Oh crud! I live.
Okay. These things happen.
Yep. And then Canic Var is gonna shoot his Stormbolter at you.
Sure.
Because hidden doesn't matter because my Flamer is gonna be within range anyway. You're definitely in rapid fire range, so you get to shoot 2 more.
Let's do it.
Reroll that 2.
Alrighty.
Cool. That's 4 hits, and then you're winning on 4s. Or 3s, actually, because I'm Oath Moment. And then reroll that 1. Alright, that's going to be 2 saves.
1 to 1, lovely.
Yeah, well. Alright, I'm dead. Now, you don't want to shoot Canic Var Stormbolter, because the reality is, like, that gives up hidden. But against my army, it doesn't really matter, and you really wanted that Eversword dead right now.
Sure.
So, there you have it. And so basically, the end of your turn is going to be you get 2 points for holding this objective.
Yep.
And then we brace for impact. See, what's happening here is... Oh, go ahead. Ask questions.
So I want to give one of these away. So I'm just wanting to know which one you'd throw of these 2.
So far, what do you think you're going to score on Burden of Trust?
I mean, not this turn, right?
Right, you'll score at the end of my turn. Okay. So what would you score on it? You're going to score 2, because there's no way you're going to hold your natural expansion at the end of my turn, right? Because I've got those JPI right there, and there's no way you're going to hold the center, not unless insane things happen. So you're only going to get 2. Plunder could be worth 5 later on in the game. So it's really just up to you. Do you want the guaranteed 2, or would you rather have a chance at 5 later on in the game?
We'll take the guaranteed 2.
All right, so then we're going to ditch Plunder to give you your CP. We'll press this CP button. And so if you press the CP plus button right here, perfect. Now you go up to 3. And go ahead and right-click on the command phase button onto my turn. All right. Cool. Here we go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and draw my cards now. Oh, pardon me. For primary in round 1, I got 2 points for holding more than my opponent did. So I can draw no prisoners and a cleanse. Okay, so I want to cleanse, and I want to do some no prisoner shenanigans. Fair enough. Well, things are pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead, Oath of Moment, Canic War Squad. JPI is going to come on up. We're going to go kill us some scouts. I'm going to advance this Terminators. Ugh, fudge. All right, well, that's bad. Still going to be a 7-inch charge. All right. That kind of changes things for me. I may have to brace for impact myself. Ugh. All right, so I rolled such a low charge on here, advance on here, with a 1, that it's still going to be a 7 inches. Do I have the CP to fuel myself going in? I can't re-roll the advance roll because then I wouldn't be able to spend a stratagem to give myself advance in charge. I think I'm still going to spend it. And if I fail it, then I just won't charge the second unit. Okay. All right, and I will take that CP down, so I'm down to 2 CP. Chief Liberian Mephiston is just going to move his 7 inches up. Ball Predator is going to move on up. Then Dante and crew is probably going to stay right where they are for right now. These guys are screening my home field. And so if you guys are watching, you might notice that I play pretty quick. I do play fast, but the reason why I play really fast is because I identify what the actual options are for what I have to do, and then I don't fiddle around with it. It's not necessarily easy to play this fast, but like once you get a hang of it, you'll play much faster as well. Because once I've identified all the choices that are available to me on the table, that's it. There's really nothing else to think about, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and put this guy right here. And what I'm going to do is shoot a lovely hunter killer missile at you. Obviously you'll be in cover for that. And Dante is probably going to stay still. Balls. Let's see. This guy's going to fall back just to screen this direction slightly more. Boom, boom. That's fine. You'll just fall this way to keep coherency. Yeah. There's not much I can do about this right here. I do have some stuff in reserves. I don't really feel like getting roasted by those guys. All right, well, that means this ball predator is just going to have to come on up to be here. I hate it, but this has to happen. And then what I'll do is I'm going to bring my Death Company Marines down over here. $12 inches. You're going to there. I'm just going to make sure that you will not be able to end within 12 inches of them with your movement, so you won't be able to shoot them, because that would be outside of 2 inches of him, so you'll be outside of engage range. You could come this way with them. And if you do that, yeah, you still won't be able to shoot. Okay, cool. So these guys are just going to stand right here. All right. The reason why I really needed this guy to be here is because I don't want you rapid ingressing on my objective and scoring it in your turn. If that makes sense. Okay.
Sure. Yes, it does.
So that is basically going to be all of my movement phase. Would you care to rapid ingress?
Yeah.
Okay. Where and with what? Vanguard vets. Perfect. Makes sense. Ah, I
Just
see.
outside of intention is outside of the island range.
Okay, so you don't want me to be at a charge and then also strike you. So
Yeah,
you can
exactly.
probably come a little further up then. Just so I see here. That would be, I could consolidate into you, but that would be stupid. So you don't mind, you don't care if I consolidate into you.
Sure.
If I consolidate into you, you're going to be a happy boy, actually. So perfect, that works. And you'll do that for free because this is a captain. And this is a new battle round, so you can do that for free again. Okay. Start the shooting phase. This ball predator is going to shoot everything in your Land Raider Redeemer. All right, Hunter Killer is going to hit you on a 3 because you're in cover. It hits, going to wound you on a 3. It's a wound, AP 3. You have a 5-up armor save.
Let's do it.
You failed.
Nope.
You'll take 2 damage. Then the ball flame storm cannon is going to be 4 plus 3, so that'll be 7 big shots. I'm going to wound you on 6s here. 1 save at AP 2 damage too. You'll take 2 more damage, and then 2 heavy flamers. That's going to be 8 shots. Wounding on 6s. 3 saves at AP 1 damage.
3 saves, AP 1 damage.
Ooh, take 2.
Ow.
And then lastly, a storm bolter.
Oops.
1 hit, no wounds. Okay, not bad. 6 damage.
Wasn't it 3 and 4?
Well, I dealt 2 damage with the Hunter Killer. It's 2s.
No, I mean
it's 2s on the pad. And then I dealt.
It's 2s on the pad.
Yep. And then I dealt 2 damage with the flamestorm cannon, and then you failed 2 of the armor saves with the damage 1 heavy flamers, so that'd be 6 damage total.
Shit, cool.
All right, now I'm gonna have the Chief Librarian Mephiston shoot, and he is gonna go ahead and shoot the Vanguard veterans. So he will overcharge both his psychic weapon and his plasma pistol. Psychic weapon first. This will be 2 hits. This will be 2 saves at AP 2.
All right. Made 1, lost 1.
It's D3 damage. Just 1 wound. And then I'll hit 1 shot with my plasma pistol, which missed. Now I have 2 hazards I owe you. Failed 1 of them. That's me 3. That's just 1 damage now, actually, because it's 11th edition. 4 field of pain, and I don't suffer the wound. Now my ball predator is going to go ahead and flame with the ball storm cannon into your guys, and the heavy flamers. I guess the captain's range. So we'll put everything into the Vanguard bets. We'll start with the heavy flamers since 1 guy took a wound. That's going to be 5 shots. Wounding on 3s. That'll be 3 saves at AP 1 into the Vanguard veterans.
Okay.
Kills 2. Because 1 was already wounded and another 1 dies. And then we have the damage 2 flamer, which is going to be 8 shots. And that'll be 6 saves at AP 2. So this would probably, and we can redo this one, right? But this is a place where you 100% would have wanted to armor contempt it, right?
I don't know.
Well, it's AP 2 flat damage 2 into a bunch of 2 wound models. Wounding on 3s.
AP 2 flat damage. Yes, it would have saved 1 of them.
Yeah. Okay, so that'll get the squad. I think the captain should be alive on like 2 wins or something.
Sorry, how much? So that's 6. And I failed 5 of them.
Yep.
Are they 2 wounds apiece?
They're 2 wounds apiece. Vanguard veterans are, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean the damage you did. Is that
exactly.
1 or 2?
2 damage each.
2 damage each. So I've lost the squad for sure on 1, 2, 3 of those, and then 3 go into the captain.
No, because you passed 1 of the saves.
Okay.
Yes, you passed 1 of the saves, so the captain should be alive on 2.
Great.
All right, so that is going to be all of my shooting. So now we are on into the charge phase. I'm going to go for the charge with the Terminators. They will need a 7 on the dice. They fail. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Okay. I am going to spend the CP to reroll it. And they do make it on a 9. Very good. That got very risky very fast.
So I will use the stratagem to -1 damage.
100%. Now, the super cool thing about this stratagem, for those who are watching, this stratagem is used in the charge phase, which means he can still use a stratagem to, say, armor contempt when I fight him, which he 100% needs to do. So I'm just pre-saying you need to armor contempt here.
Yeah. So I've just taken the 2 CP off.
Perfect.
Let's assume that happens.
Well, you got to pass the battle shock first, because we both have to. We both give each other battle shocks, right? I will also charge with Mephiston. And he failed, so he's not doing anything. And then we'll charge with our JPI into your scouts. Hey, 12 will do. Well, we said that we were trying to stay outside of that. We'll come kill the scouts. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So then into the scouts, I'll roll 5d6. That's going to be 3 mortal wounds. So 1.5 scouts die.
Sure.
And then at the start of the fight phase, we both force a battle shocks on each other. So I force a battle shock on you, and then you force a battle shock on me. You pass, and I pass. All right, so we're playing Honest Warhammer. Okay, so we are going to come on up, and we're going to start fighting. We're fighting, lads. We're fighting.
Wait.
Okay, we'll just put you like there, and then you'll come there. And then you can do your piles ends. So I'm just gonna pick up 1.5 of your scouts here.
You can fight through your own units, right?
With 2-inch engagement range.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
How does it work? Say Canop's on this side of the wall. He can still.
If he's within 2 inches, he can fight. And
Right.
he is. And so right here, you're out of coherency. So this guy couldn't have moved all the way over here, because that would have brought you out of the army coherency. So it looks to me like you're probably going to drop 1 model. Well, you'll drop 1 model, because this guy won't be able to get here because it'll take you out of coherency.
I mean, Canop could go there, maybe.
Nope.
Are we still
then
in
you'd be out of coherency. Yeah. You don't have space to get another guy up there. So the train's kind of screwing you here.
Sure.
But the reality is I'm hitting you first, so you'll just kill him first, right? It's not like you're actually gonna drop him. Okay, so that's gonna be all the charges. I'm obviously gonna start in the center. You spent your 1 CP for armor contempt. I will be spending my I'm not gonna spend a CP here. I'm winning on 3s.
Can I ask for a little coaching moment bit?
Absolutely.
So this captain would jump back once to hit your 11-man squad of Termies.
Correct. Pardon me.
Should I heroic him in?
Well, that's a question.
He's there.
If you heroic, I'll fight first, right? I fight before you do, which means I'll just kill you.
Right.
So I wouldn't do it. Instead, I would just charge me in the next turn and deplete my units.
Okay.
Right. But it's good. It is a good question. It's a good question. It's just the fact that since I would get to start the targeting, I would not do that in this scenario. Now, if he was over here, then yeah, you 100% would have heroic there. Now, the reality is you could roll a heroic over here when I made this charge. If you want
2d6?
I don't necessarily think you should, because it's a free kill next turn
you
anyway.
You could just kill me here, right? Like it's
a decent amount of attack.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, yeah, it's risky. It's risky. It could pay off well, because then you would actually control this in your turn and you would get primary. But could be a little risky. Now, the reality is you probably win this fight, especially since 2 of my guys are probably just going to have to fight scouts.
Sure.
So it might still be worth it to do this heroic intervention, but this one, probably not. Do you want to roll this one? This is one I would
could
probably
interrupt. Well, I could interrupt as well, right?
You can't interrupt, because there's nothing for you to interrupt with. I mean, what are you going to do? Interrupt with scouts?
So let's say I heroic these in.
There you go. You don't have to interrupt, because they get the fight's first ability when they charge, which means after I activate my Terminators, they automatically would activate next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So they would fight into their intercessors first.
Yeah, well, unless I
Is that
decide
what
to
you're
start
saying?
here, which I won't. Yeah. So this is actually probably a pretty good heroic intervention.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, hey.
Let's give it a roll.
So yeah, I would spend the 1 CP here, and I would go for it.
All right, let's do it. CP gone. Go for the roll.
Balls. Didn't work.
Damn it. Never mind.
All right.
Try and fail.
All right, so let's do it.
Learn.
We've done our pylons. I'm going to start with all of my 3 Thunderhammers. So that is going to be 12 attacks. Hit you on 3s, re-rolling. 6s are sustained, because I have a librarian leading me. And I'm going to be winning you on 3s.
So I am
Yeah, your armor
we
contempt.
passed battle shock, armor contempting. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So you have 7 saves. It's AP2, so you're saving on 3 ups. Now, at this point in time, you have to choose your allocation order. What models are you allocating the damage to first? Are you allocating them to your lightning claws or to your storm shields?
Oh, the claws, yeah.
Absolutely. Good. So 7 saves on the claws.
Let's do it.
So you passed 4 of them.
Okay.
That means 1.5 claws have died. And then the devastating... Because it's 2 damage
the
each.
hammers are AP3?
No, it's AP2. Oh, you armor contempted. Pardon me.
Yeah.
You're right. So that means 1 claw dies. And then there were 2 that went through as devastating, which kills another claw.
Oh, 2 with Devi. Okay.
Yep. So 2 claws die. Then I'm going to go on into the lightning claws. Or we'll go into the librarian and terminator armor. So he is a force weapon. He's going to be 4 attacks. 5 attacks. Because I'm a blood angel. Roll that bad boy. It's going to be 1 sustained. Wounding on 3s. All right. That is going to be 6 saves at his AP of... AP 1, so AP nothing. That's failed 1. It is D3 damage. You are -1 damage, so it's 1 damage. So 1 lightning claw takes 1 wound. And then...
Oh, yeah, shit. So we're -1 damage.
You better believe you are. Yes, sir.
So did 2 claws die?
2 claws are dead. 2 claws are dead. And then you have 1 claw has taken 1 wound.
So the hammers are D2 though, right?
Correct. So 2 claws are dead.
So -1 damage D1. So only 1 claw's dead.
Dang, good call. You ain't wrong about that. So 1 claw is dead.
Okay.
And 1 claw has now taken 2 damage then.
Right on. Okay.
All right. So nice. So this guy has taken 2 wounds. Now we'll get on to the 7 lightning claws. 7 times 7 is 36. Is that right? No, 7 times 6 is 36.
No.
So 40.
5 7's 35 plus 14. You've got 49 attacks.
Thanks. I'm bad at math. I'm a chiropractor, not a mathopractor. All right. Sustained hits. And then I'm moving on 4s with... Or, sorry, 3s, twin lanes. So you can see why armor contempt was so important here. 43 saves, sir. AP2, now AP1. Yes.
You converted 43. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah, this unit is a blender, sir.
2, so that is what, 35, 25, 35.
It actually says it for you down here.
3.
It does the counting to make nerds like us happy.
There you go.
All right, so...
Oh, sorry. It's just... So I failed 4.
So you failed 14.
Armor contempt.
It's AP2. So armor contempt, you failed 14.
The claws are AP2?
Yeah, lightning claws are AP2. Your lightning claws are AP2 as well.
Really?
Yeah. So this one right here kills the one that was wounded. This kills the next lightning claw. And then you lose 2.5 shields.
Yes. Yep. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yep, roger that. Okay.
All right. So I recommend you kill this shield, that one that couldn't fight anyway. You get rid of this lightning claw.
We have another claw actually.
Yeah, he's right here. You had 3 claws.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you have to get rid of 1 more shield and then put 2 wounds on another. Which one do you want to get rid of?
I mean, the one that's...
Probably this guy.
Yeah.
Cool. and then just put 2 wounds on one of them.
What's the hotkey for putting the wounds on? Sorry.
It's number 2 on the numpad.
It's not working for me.
All right, I'll do it. I did
I
it.
don't have a numpad.
No problem.
There you
I
go.
did it. Okay, so that
Cool.
now the unit's done attacking. So now I'll go over
Sick.
here and I'll roll into your scouts. So we're gonna have 20 attacks with the swords. Winning on 3s. That'll be 7 saves at AP1 into your scouts. Damage 1.
Saves.
Yes, sir.
Let's go. 4. So are they all damage 1?
Yep, so you failed 5 of them. So that will kill the one that was wounded, and then that will kill 2. So you got 1 guy left on 2 wounds.
That's it. Yep.
You do like this, and like this, and then I'll hit with a power fist for 4 attacks. Hits all on 3s and wounds on 2s. That'd be 4 AP2. So the scouts are gone, baby.
I don't know why I thought he might make it there.
he's gonna try to be a hero. All right, so now you get to
Yeah.
punch me back with everyone in the squad. Now you
Great.
can't use offensive strats because you used your defensive strat, which was very well
Sure.
done. But you can still hit me pretty hard here. So you've got 5 Thunderhammers,
2, 3, 4, 5.
and you might as well
6 with
roll.
the ancient.
Yeah, and roll the ancient. He's got 1 extra attack, so he's got 4. The others all have 3. So you'll have 19 Thunderhammer attacks, and you are hitting on 2s because you're under starting strength.
Excellent.
Hitting on
Okay,
2s
19.
with sustained
Hitting on
hits.
2s.
No, you don't re-roll.
Re-
I'm not your oath.
Oh, right. Apologies.
It's okay. But you do have sustained hits, so if you click the sustained hits button. So it's a full
Great.
house. Really good. And then your strength 8 on T5, so you're winning on 3s.
Great.
Perfection. This is devastating.
Great.
This one is going to be devastating, so I'll take that right here. So I'm going to start on
Okay.
my guys with claws, I believe. Or, you know what? Yeah, I'll start with my guys in claws. Okay. And I should have armor contempt here, but I was a silly boy. So that's going to kill 1 claw, 2 claw, 3 claw, 4 claw, and the devastating comes in for 5 claws. Okay.
Sure.
All right, and now you have Canic Bars attacks. He's got a sweep profile at damage 1, and he's got a hitting profile at damage 2. So which one would you want to do with him? Probably the damage 2, so it's 5 attacks.
Yeah, I think that's the way forward. So
Yeah.
5. Let's do it.
All right, that's going to be 1 sustained. He hits on 2s. You're also +1 to hits. You're hitting on 2s.
Grand. Okay, 1 sustains. And we did on 3.
Yeah, yes, sir.
If I'm correct.
Yep, and now I'm going to switch
Yep,
to shield.
great.
I'm going to switch to shields here, I think.
Oh, you can do that? That's cool.
Yeah, it's a new activation. So, or it's a new unit profile, and everyone was killed clean. So that's going to be just 2 damage on a shield now. So, okay. And that is going to be the end of our combat. So now it's time to do some consolidations. So I'm just going to consolidate my guy. Oh, you know, I really don't want to engage this guy right now. Actually, I do want to engage you right now because I don't want you charging and doing things in your turn. Yep. These guys are all going to consolidate further this way. Okay. And that's that. So now you can do your attacks with your Captain with Jump Pack.
All right.
So you currently still have Cleave 2 on this weapon. And I do have 6 models in here, so you will be at +2. So you'll be at 6 attacks.
So yeah. 5, 6. On 2s.
And then 3s.
And 3s. It's not sustained or anything, is it?
No, sir.
First time I'm using this.
Nah. It's awesome, but it's not. All right, so that's gonna
It's
be
not that
4
awesome.
of them. Yeah, saving on 4s. All right, so you do kill that one Thunderhammer. All right, and so that is, and then you can do your consolidation with him, which is really just get engaged. So you can't do that with Candy Fire because you would have to
Okay.
end closer to the unit. So if you were to come like here, actually no, you could because you would end closer. Pardon me, you were correct. I was being overly coachy, so you did that correct. Pardon me. All right, and that's gonna be the end of my turn, guys. So where I feel the board state is right now is I generally feel pretty happy about it. I would have liked to hit you a little harder here, but I feel relatively okay. That's how my brain is right now. I like the fact that I have the Death Company down. Your Assault Intercessors might try to charge into them, but you're going to run into issues if you try to do that I may or may not have planned. Coherency is good on everyone. I also think that you're totally fine. By the way, coherency is just within 9. It's not wholly within 9. So you're fine even if you're like just based all the way out here. So coherency is totally fine. So that's the way my turn went. I generally feel fine. I forgot to score my primary at the beginning, but I did hold the center. That's going to give me 5. I hold my natural, which is going to give me 5, and I'm going to get 3. Whoop. And I'm going to get 3 for my home field. So I'm going to get a big 13 on this turn. I did not cleanse. No prisoners. I scored for 2 because I failed to kill that captain, unfortunately. I am going to go ahead and take 2 points on no prisoners. And I do get forward position for 5. And I'm going to ditch cleanse for CP. And we'll be on into your turn, Mr. Charlie. So you got some command stuff to do, my man. What are you thinking?
I do. So these ball predators, I've never played them before, so I'm casually trying to look up the profile as
it's D6
as
plus
you're
3 shots at strength 6, AP 2, damage 2. It's torrent, so it will auto hit. In addition to that, I have 2 heavy flamers on it. It's a very good. It's like a mini redeemer, is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a good model. Alas, they're probably going to Legends, which really breaks my heart because I love them so much. I think they're the best unit in Blood Angels. Oh, and would you like to pick your scouts up?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I will move them around and spread them out a bit more.
Okay.
Otherwise they're fine. So what am I thinking? I'm thinking this Land Raider is going to park itself in the corner here.
Okay.
In this kind of area.
Sure.
I'm going to drop the Inceptors here. The other thing I was thinking about was whether or not I should have moved Kanokvar from here.
I mean, you can leave it there. It's fine. But why are you thinking that? What's the thought process?
So he can see these Assault Intercessors, right?
Sure.
So I'd ideally like to put Oath on these, drop the Inceptors and just wipe them out.
Okay.
Then put Oath on something else, essentially.
But he doesn't need to see them then. Then you could just put Oath on them. And then whatever he sees.
And then it's something else he can see.
Yeah, exactly.
I see.
Exactly.
Okay. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think also we obviously got to pull the secondaries and see what's up, but we're stuck in combat here.
Yeah.
We consolidate towards the center. We want to out OC you on the center.
Correct. Now you do owe me a battle shock on this guy in the center. There's nothing you can really do to. I mean, you could auto pass it, but there's no point. So go and roll that one. So he fails. Doesn't really make a difference.
Does he fail?
Yes.
Yeah. Well.
You don't owe it on Kanokvar because you currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 models left. However, it is regen time, baby. Get yourself a Terminator back.
True.
God, this feels so good, doesn't it? Aren't you just empowered? Or is it like that's a little bit of a penile throbbing moment right there, if I've ever heard of one. All right.
It is very pleasant.
Go and draw those cards.
Very pleasant.
Go and draw those cards back.
Let's see. Get. So Burden we scored, right? So
yeah, you scored that for 2. So we'll go and put that down.
Great.
a grievous blow, and outflank. Now, you can't score a grievous blow against me, so you get to discard that for free and draw a new one. So, no. All right. No, all right. We'll unlock. We'll put this back in. We'll unlock this. We'll put it back in because we don't know which one we were supposed to have. So just to draw one at a time, and then we'll shuffle this deck. You click the 1 arrow. To draw 2, you click the 2 arrow.
Makes sense.
There.
Oh, there you go.
So it was overwhelming. All right. So outflank and overwhelming. Overwhelming force, you got to kill models or units of mine that are on objectives. Luckily, these guys aren't touching. And then for outflank, you have to have 2 units within 6 inches of opposite battlefield edges. If one of those is wholly within my territory, then you will get 6 points for it, or 5 points for it instead of 3.
Okay.
Which seems quite doable.
To get into your half of the...
Yeah, I mean, you got assault guys who can come over here. Now, notice if you do, I'm going to go murder the crap out of them. But
you're going to murder the crap out of them, and they're going to get flamed and so on and so forth.
Yeah, exactly. I do have Overwatch potential, and I have 3 CP, so I can Overwatch you and then still, interrupt combat.
Do you have CP generation in your army?
Yes. Whoever. Sorry. Hey, you're correct. I should have a 15 on primary because I did hold 2 at the end of the turn. Thank you for reminding me. Chat, keeping us honest. And for your primary, you're going to get 3 for holding your home field. So I'll put that in for you now.
Excellent.
Now, everyone who's watching, and Charlie, this is very important for you to understand. Currently, the score before you've gotten secondaries for this turn is 34-15. If this was 10th edition, this would be bad. This is not 10th edition. I have to emphasize this for everybody. You can score literally 0 victory points until battle round 4 and end the game with 70 victory points. 11th edition is different. All right, Charlie, let's see. What do we got, baby?
Okay, so I want to bring the Inceptors in from reserve.
Okay.
Just bring them. I need to pre-measure so they're not. I think, would they be in charge distance from Senor Dante?
100%. Yeah, this is a terrible decision. That's what I was going to let you make the mistake, and then I was going to kill you, but you just asked the question. Good. Do not bring the Inceptors down right now, because I will just 100% go and murder the crap out of them next turn. There's no reason to bring them down. You have to get something on this objective anyway. You're just going to move these guys up and charge them to death.
Okay. But what's... Okay, sure.
Does that make sense why I say that? Because this is the unit that counters Dante. Dante can't be targeted right now.
Sure.
So there's nothing you can do about him right now. If you put the Inceptors down here, I no longer have to fear you at all. I just go murder your Inceptors and don't care at all.
And how far can they move? What's their threat range?
I move 12, but I'm +1 to advance, and I advance in charge. So I can go 19 inches and still be at +1 to charge.
There.
And you can put them there,
It's
but
a long way.
Well, you could, but I could also just charge into this squad and then pile in.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And
okay.
even still, once they're here, I no longer have to worry about them dropping 6 inches, and I could just remain hidden and not care. So once you get rid of your threat, I'm no longer threatened. The threat is them in reserve.
The positioning threat, I think, is more important.
Yes,
right?
The threat is more important than using them. This squad's going to die when you charge them anyway.
Yeah,
this squad's going to die when you charge them anyway.
We're going to move them up anyway. So what are we going to do?
Oath of Moment goes
by
where?
intention. Oath of Moment will go on. Doesn't need to go on the Assault Intercessors. They'll just die. Where should it go? Terminators?
Are you trying to kill one of my Ball Predators right now? Because if you're trying to kill one of my Ball Predators, your Land Raider Redeemer probably would love to have +1 to wound and reroll wound rolls of 1 against them.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. Is there something we can do about those tanks in the middle, because they're claiming so much space?
Yeah, they're problems. And then you can just switch it to these guys or the Terminators. or whatever.
Yeah, I think that's the move.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's say at the moment. Oh God, sorry.
Yeah, you're good, man. It's fine. So you're gonna oath this guy. Perfect.
Yeah. Let's oath that guy
I agree.
and switch it to the Terminators later.
Sounds good to me.
Should it, of course, die?
Makes sense.
I think that's really it. So there's not much more for the turn, really.
Well, you
I
want to
have
move
to
this
look
guy,
at
right?
secondaries again.
So you do still need to move this guy up. And we need to move these guys up. So I'm just going to go ahead and move these guys up for you.
Yeah, they need to go, and this land raid needs to go. So this is like a coachy question.
Yes.
Can you do this?
So press escape. Press escape. So
yeah.
You kind of can, but you can't move through the generator because this is dense terrain. So the way you actually have to
go forward and left.
Yeah, so on TTS, there's a save object function. And I don't remember where it is over here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to copy and paste. So the way you would do it is you're just going to move this guy like this. So that's 6 inches. And then you have 6 extra inches to go with him, basically. You can end within any permutation of this. So yes, you 100% can gain movement by rotating. And you probably just want to touch my objective here, I would assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Perfect.
If we, so the coachy thought was, could I touch both? No, can't quite make it. Fine. If I disembark the librarian, the assault terminators, assault intercessors,
it would disembark 3 inches here and go for a charge into these guys. It'd be.
But you could overwatch me with the Bolt Predator.
100% will be overwatching you for sure, right?
Yeah. And second thing is, can the Land Raider still shoot the Bull Predator? Now it's towing on.
Of course.
Okay.
I can see you.
So we probably want to keep our powder dry on the.
I would keep them in right now. If you take them out, it creates problems for you, right? If they stay in, it's a problem for me.
Okay. Sick. We've moved them up.
Yeah, the only reason to actually bring them out is if you were going to charge into these guys.
Yeah, I wanted to out OC you on your own expansion.
Right. Right over here, I've got OC 1 and 2, and this guy's OC 3. You're already OC 5.
And then, that's maybe 7 on a charge. Might be worth a roll. Was the idea.
Oh, I mean, you could charge them, but I'm going to roast you first, right? Yeah.
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 It's not worth it. Okay. Grand, let's go. That's movement done. I don't think there's any other movement. Let me just measure out some deep strike.
Remember, these guys have 12-inch deep strike denial. So let's just do this for you so you can visualize it more easily.
Oh, okay. Nothing's.
So if you want to deny, this is the spot you want to deny. So what you do is you just move these guys like this. Right. Now this will all be screened. Okay.
Perfect.
All right. And you're going to keep the Inceptors in?
I think given what you've told me, keep them in reserves and.
All right. Then I'll go ahead and
maintain them as a problem for you.
Yeah, makes sense to me. Then I will go ahead and do a rapid. And I'm going to rapid my these guys, Sandguard here. This is a bit of an issue because I can set up a heroic here now. And now I can.
Yeah, that's why I wanted the Inceptors on the board.
To stop this specifically?
No, to ensure that these guys don't have to commit.
Wait, you didn't want to charge these guys?
No, I prefer to shoot these guys off the board.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the deal.
The logic was shoot these guys off the board and then line them up along the back.
So here's the deal. You're welcome to change their mind and do that. That's totally fine. But you also got to understand, if you do this, now I don't have to advance and charge. I just charge and murder you. And Dante will also just advance charging murder this, and then this is my entire complete flank.
Yeah, and I've got no answer to Dante or
Right.
these 4 at the moment.
Right.
In fact, I'm out of units. That is it. You've won this exchange here.
Yes. But if you put this down, it changes. It doesn't change anything. Because you put them down here, I've still won this. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So if I've won this flank, why give me an additional 260 points when I've still won this flank? Why not just give me the flank?
It doesn't do anything for me.
Right. It doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't help you being here. It just makes your life worse.
And there's nothing here, so I can't get into the back of these dudes.
Nope.
Clear them out the point.
You might be able to get it here. You might be able to fit them there. Now, you're still not controlling Dante when you come back here, but you're actually serving a pretty significant purpose here still, right?
Because like what you've just done there means that there is no, like, I've lost this expansion. It's done.
Correct. This is not
Next,
a bad plan.
I need to do something else.
Because now you can come get my home field.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem for me, right? Because I only score 5 victory points on no man's land when I control my home field. Of course, if you do this, then maybe I'll change how I do these guys. But you understand how that works, right? Because my rapid is after.
I do, yeah.
After.
Absolutely, yeah. I follow.
Yeah. So you're
putting
seeing
this
the power
down here.
of the squad.
I'm now in a situation.
If you put that squad right here, you're turbo boned. This would be the bad decision, right?
Turbo burn.
Yeah,
sure.
It's scientific, man. That's back in my days of being a neurologist, where I treat patients with.
So they taught you that in medical school, right?
Very, very important to understand the concept of turbo bone. Very important concept.
Okay.
Yeah. This is not a bad plan.
But to be fair to the game, I only would want to do this now that you've done that, right?
Okay.
So I didn't have that information.
Well, no, that's the thing. Like, if you do this, then I'll just change where I put them. Because my rapid does happen after your deep strike.
Yeah, it does.
So just note it. Just know that.
So I'm just going to keep my powder dry on them.
Smart.
Because there's no point in me doing that now, right?
The threat is the power.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Cool. All right.
So
shooting,
rapid it in.
Yep.
Shooting.
I did that for free.
I'm at the end of my movement. Yeah.
Shooting phase is pretty simple.
Okay. Shooting phase is pretty simple. Let's
everything into the ball.
Got some pistols and everything into the ball. I draw a cheeky line for Can these guys see that?
Just you're gonna have to shoot the Land Raider anyway.
Launcher?
Yeah, sure, but you're gonna have to shoot the Land Raider anyway, right?
Okay.
Just shoot the Land Raider.
Let's get it done.
Yeah.
So 2d6.
7
plus
6.
3.
13,
so that's
maybe.
7 plus 6.
Putting on 4s.
Right. Momented.
Yep, strength 6 is my toughness 10. So 4s.
4s.
Reroll those 1s. No, yeah, rerolls, not deletes. So reroll the 2 1s. There, converted 1.
All right.
AP2, saving on 5s. That is going to be 10 damage. I have 1 wound left. Roll your multi-miltas. 2 hits. Reroll for Oath. 2 hits. Wounds on 4s. Reroll 1s for Oath. For Super Oath. Go straight through my armor, and I die. Do I blow? I do not. Now, you choose a new Oath of Armor target. Who are you going to choose?
Terminators.
Perfect. Hammer of Averni is awesome. That ability that just happened rocks. It's so strong. Rerolling wound rolls of 1 with your Oath target is so powerful, and then being able to pop it onto another squad is amazing. If you guys haven't played Hammer, you really should. It rocks. Okay. That's basically it.
Yeah.
Charges.
Combat, right? Charges. Apologies. So I don't think we can fail this one.
Well, you can. If you roll Snake Eyes, you can fail it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Just rolled snake eyes.
So you gotta see.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you're welcome. I jinxed the shit
Okay.
out of this.
So we done. Oh, sorry. We should have shot our pistols here as well. I'm going to do that
No,
real
you
quick.
don't want to shoot your pistols because then I make the charge longer if you kill me.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So you spend your CP to reroll the charge is what you do.
Sick.
Because as we just noted, a 2 on the dice fails a charge. So there you go. Now you've made it.
Oh my god.
Now when you make this charge, note what you're doing. You could invite me to heroic into you.
No, I'm avoiding it.
Correct. That would be smart. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep these guys all the way over here within 1 inch, and we're just gonna make this as far away as possible. So this is a really bad
Yeah, I
charge.
mean,
I'm not gonna spend a CP for an 11-inch heroic. So you're safe.
yeah.
Any other charges you're doing?
No. Is there any other charges I should be doing?
I don't think so.
Captain is already engaged, right?
Correct.
Oh, that's it then.
All right. Let's do it, baby. Pylons.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm wondering if I want to pile in any further. Maybe want to conga line shimmy these guys around.
They're base to base, so you can't move guys that are base to base.
Great.
So,
So no, I'm good.
so yeah, no options at all over there. All right, man. So you
No.
roll first. 15 attacks with the Vanguard vets.
Bum, 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 bum. Let's do it.
You need 15 attacks. You only roll 10 of them. It's 2 misses and 2 lethal so far. Just roll 5 more. Cool. All right. They
There we
miss.
go.
Those are lethal. Wounding on 3s because you're strength 5. Cool. AP 2. Saving on 5s. That's squad. Poof. Yay. JPI have been deceased.
Should we
So consolidation is later. You can do it now because this won't change anything. But like this
just to
this
speed it up? Yeah.
yeah, the step is
But
later.
is this what we'd want to do?
100% because
we
I have
want to kind of.
actually no, because I have OC 8 here, so you can't out OC me anyway. Because you're only OC 6 with this squad, so there's no point in coming close. It's really just where do you want me to stand when I kill you next turn, right?
I see. Okay.
So it doesn't really matter. Okay. Now we go on to the normal fight, which means I activate first. So I'm gonna
Sure.
have 2 Thunder Hammers,
I'm gonna do the -1 thingy.
armor contempt.
That's it.
Yeah. All right. So you're gonna armor contempt. I'll start with my 2 Thunder Hammers. That's going to be 6 attacks, hitting on 2s or 3s, pardon. But I am rerolling, and that is gonna be 2 sustained hits, and then I'm winning on 3s. All right. That is Dev right there. Now you get to make your armor saves. Now you do currently have a Thunder
Or-
Hammer who's wounded, so you got to be on Storm Shields. Although I guess you kind of want to stay on them anyway. 4 saves, 3 ups because you used armor contempt. Saved them all, and then
Hey.
1 was Dev, so that's 2 damage, which kills your guy. And then I have we'll do the Librarian. He's got 4 attacks. Ooh, look at that. He's welling out. Dang, son. Winning on 3s. No, that sucks. 3 saves, AP 1. You armored contented, so it's AP nothing.
3. Okay, let's do it.
Failed 1.
Come on, guys.
And it is going to be D3 damage for 3 damage. Oh, and honestly, actually,
Cool.
we both also have to take Battleshock test again because this is for the fight phase. We take Battleshocks. So I'll roll for me. I failed actually, and then for you, you passed. All right.
Hey.
So now I am Battleshocked. All right. So one of you guys took 3 damage, and then we have 2 lightning claws to go. That is going to be 12 attacks.
Ooh.
All right. Let's just leave that in for the sustained, and then wounding on 4's twin lanes. That's going to be 10 saves, AP 1 now.
AP 1. Come on, guys.
kills
Oh,
one
not
guy,
bad.
and one guy takes 1 wound. Good save.
Yeah, so the sergeant
So
I
whoever you put.
removed already because I thought he was dead already.
Well, the one guy was dead on 2 wounds, but then someone took.
He was dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then someone took 3 damage from the
right on.
librarian, and then you took 1, and that
Okay.
one guy has taken 1 wound. So where are you gonna put the wound?
Just on the end.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. And now my combat is done. Where would you like to activate?
I think it's the captains because you've got 5 models, right?
Yep.
Maximizes output.
Perfect. Good idea. Good call. All right. Captain.
Okay, let's do it. So he's got
6 stacks.
oops, wait, he's got 6 tags. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hit on 2s, re-rolling the 1. So 2, great. And then 3s. Re-rolling the 1.
Correct.
Great. So you've got 6.
All right. So this is 2 of them is going to kill
They're
1.
3 damage apiece.
Yep.
They're 3 damage apiece.
And then 2 of them is going to kill the other, and then 1 will kill a lightning claw. All right.
Okay.
And for chat, you can go ahead and roll the rest of the attacks. They're basically just dead. I'm going to respond to chat. People want to know why I didn't bring the Sanguinar in when he charged the Van Vets over here. The reason why I didn't do that is that I did not want the Sanguinar to use fights first, because if I did, then Canik Var's unit would have been able to activate before my Terminators could activate. That's why I didn't bring him in, because we alternate fights first units, and then the person who moves it on passes it on to the first person to activate in the fight normal step. So had I fought with the Sanguinar after he fought with the Vanguard veterans, then Canik Var would have gotten to activate before my Terminators. That's why I didn't bring him in.
Okay, you've got 10 saves. I'm
Perfection.
just putting that through.
Yeah, we're done. We're cool. They're cooked, baby. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 models left. I can deal with that.
Can we consolidate towards the point?
You totally can.
Should we?
Now you can touch it, but no. You got press escape, press escape, press escape, press escape. You have to do it accurately. This is really important because he can go here, but he can't touch the objective.
Okay.
You can touch the objective with 1 model, which means you can't deny it.
Okay.
So all you're really doing is offering me a potential overwhelming force for killing your unit.
Which we don't want, really.
Right. There's basically no point in doing it because why would you just give me an overwhelming force, right?
Sure. I'm concerned that we're hitting turn 3 and I haven't got any primary yet.
It gets concerning now.
Things need to happen.
Correct.
Yeah.
Things have to happen now.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do it, man.
So what would I do here? Consolidate towards a point, move them to the right a little bit? Like what? Just leave them where they are?
You have to end with engagement range of the objective if you consolidate. Now, you could consolidate backwards here towards this objective if you wanted.
Well, that was my question. Should we go? Should we go backwards to give them a?
I don't know what that does.
More difficult shooting phase.
You can't.
They don't get shot by the ball predator.
I mean, you can't cross the line. It's impossible, right? So you literally don't have the movement. I'm shooting you anyway, so I don't really see how that serves you.
Sure.
Okay. So how are we gonna do with our secondaries? We had overwhelming force and we had a good outflank. Overwhelming force, you definitely got 3 because you killed the ball predator, and you got another 2 because you killed the JPI. So you got that for 5.
Mm-hmm.
And on outflank, currently you are within 6 over here, and you should be within 6 here. You should. Are we outside your deployment zone? You should be outside your deployment zone. Yeah, we'll just consolidate them so they're outside your deployment zone. We'll just fix their consolidation a little bit the way we piled in. We should have just moved this a little bit more intelligently. And then this squad is over here, so you'll get outflanked for 3, or you could discard it for a CP. It's up to you. What do you think?
I think CP, honestly.
All right. Then click it. And then right-click on the blue button for me. All right, on to me. Okay. Turn. I control my home. I control your natural. I control this one. You control my natural. So now I am going to be getting another 13. And this is why board control is so important. I'll draw 2 cards. I get a tempting target and a beacon. Where would you like to tempt me?
I'll tempt you with the scouts in the back right.
No. Tempting target would be an objective I have to control at the end of my turn.
Oh, sorry. I don't really want to tempt you with my home field, to be honest with you.
It has to be
It's
no
the only
man's
one
land.
I've got.
It's no man's land.
Has to be in no man's land. Then you're in natural expansion.
My natural, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Correct. This is the best option. Because I don't have anything that's really in a position to get the Land Raider. Now, I'm going to roll an advance with Dante.
No.
And if I get a good one, I can get into him. But at least I'm going to have to eat a big Overwatch, and then I'm going to be in position for you to, like, charge into me. The pickle that I am in right now is if I just shifted all my attentions over here, I'd be fine because I'm running away with this scoring points. But I have to kill this squad right now, and I have to kill Kanik right now. Because if I don't kill Kanik right now with the regenerations, I'll never kill him. So that's the pickle that I'm in. I have to get Kanik down. I got to get rid of these guys, and then somehow I got to deal with the Land Raider. But I can't move these guys because you'll just wipe the squad on Overwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to sit right here and hope that I bank an 11-inch rerollable charge. More or less. Because that's basically just where we are. Okay. So Oath of Moment is going to go on Kanik Var, so I'll just leave that right there. These guys are going to come on up here. Dante is going to advance. I'll spend a CP to give him advance and charge. So he's going to go 3 plus 12 for 15 inches. Oh, hear my little girl crying in the background. My wife's being a legend and is consoling her. She just heard that I had a bad advance on Dante and she just couldn't handle it. Makes sense. Dante's going to move on up. Ball Predator's going to come on over here. Then Chief Librarian Mephiston is going to move on up. Okay. I guess I don't think I can stand there. That's probably too close. Yeah, I'll just back him up. Just some outside of engagement there. Okay. And that is basically going to be my entire turn. I am going to bring the Sanguinary down. And I am going to bring him down here. I'm going to dedicate myself to rapid ingressing him in your turn. So I'm not going to bring him down right now. Okay. So, with all of that being said, let's get onto the shooting phase, unless you wanted to rapid ingress your Inceptors, which there's practically no point in. The only reason why you would is if you want to rapid ingress them, like, back here.
Sure.
And then move on to my objective my turn. But the reality is if you rapid ingress them over here. Oh wait, no. You can't rapid with a 6 anyway, so there's no space because that was only with a 6-inch deep strike. Rapid ingress is with the 8, so it actually won't work anyway. Okay, cool. Okay. So let's get on to the shooting phase. I am gonna go ahead and get the my hunter killer with this ball predator into this land raider. Actually I'm just gonna shoot everything into the land raider. Well, shit, hold on. Mephiston is going to go ahead and... Does he have grenades? I always forget. Let me check this. If he does, that's very useful. He does. So Mephiston is going to go throw grenades at the captain, and then he'll shoot the assault terminators. Spend my 1 CP. This puts me down to 2 CP. That's going to be 4 damage into the captain. Captain's dead. Now I'll shoot my overcharge stuff into the crew. Okay, rerolling. All right, that's going to be sustained hits 3 on those. So that's plus 6 stacks, which is kind of awesome.
Wow.
Winning on 4s. Okay, that is going to be 4 saves at AP 2, sir.
Or AP 2.
Fail 2 of them.
Drop 2 of them.
Yep. That is going to be ordered roll. That's just going to be 1 damage and 1 damage. So 1 guy takes 2 damage. So 1 guy's down to 1 wound.
Yep.
And then I'll shoot the plasma pistol. Hits. Does not wound. I have 2 hazardous rolls to go. Pass them both. All right. Now the ball predator. I'm going to put the heavy flamers into the terminators. the Hunter Killer into the Land Raider. And, oh, I hate this. I don't like having to split fire. Let's shoot Dante. Everything from Dante is going to go on into the Assault Terminators first. Dante is not in Melter range. No one's in Melter range. So we'll start with the 4 Angelus bolt guns. It's going to be 8 attacks. Hitting on 2s. All hit. Wounds on 5s. 2 wounds, no AP. Into Cannon Fire. Good. And we have 2 Melter guns. Rerolling for Oath. Wounding on 3s, no wounds. And then we have Dante's Melter gun. That's a hit. That's a wound on your invul. All right, killed the guy on 1 wound.
Oh, goes through. Yeah.
There we go. Get out of here. All right, then we have this ball predator. I think.
Oh, sorry, I took the wrong one.
Yeah. Cool, man. Kill that nerd. All right, then we'll have the ball predator. You have 3 Terminators and the Ancient left. Between, I should be okay. I'm still going to put both of the normal heavy flamers into the Terminators. Everything else goes into the Land Raider. All right. Hunter Killer first. Hits. Wounds on a 3. It wounds. AP 3 into the Redeemer. Ah, you saved. You done.
Saved.
All right. Heavy Ball Storm Cannon. It's going to be 6 shots. Winning on 6s. 1 save at AP 2 damage 2. Ah.
Saved it.
All right. 2 heavy flamers into Cannon Fire. Just 5. Winning on 4s. Oh, no. Oh, no. Storm Bolter. Fadge. 5s. 3 saves at AP 0 into Cannon Fire.
3 saves.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, damn.
Get wrecked,
That's 2.
nerd. All right.
So this guy on the right has 2.
I'll fix
Can't
it.
seem to change it.
Cool, I fixed. All right, charge phase.
There we go.
All right, Mephiston's charging in. Makes it.
Coaching question again.
Yes, sir.
Is it worth putting the -1 damage, or are they just dead?
Well, you're 100% dead if you don't -1 damage it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying, like, is it? I mean, I want to do it, and then also armor contempt them.
Yeah.
Because if I lose them,
you don't armor
I've lost the
contempt.
game, right?
You don't armor contempt because these guys are all AP 3.
Oh, they're all AP 3.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But
Okay.
you definitely
So I'm
-1
-1 damaging them
for sure, right? I mean, 'cause that right off the rip cuts my damage in half. That's worth doing. I'm going to charge these guys into your Van Vets. Gives you a 10. Cool. All right. And then lastly, Ball Predator is going to go into Land Raider. Makes it. And then I'm going to go for the 11-inch with the Death Company. They get free rerolls. Oh, so close. They rolled 10. Oh well. Okay. Sorry, Ball Predator goes in. Yeah, that's good. All right, so let's do this. I owe you a Battle Shock, and then you owe me a Battle Shock at -1 on Cannon Fire. I pass mine. You pass yours.
Awesome.
All right. Just quick pylons, things like this, things like this. These guys on the first floor. Okay. Dante's crew is basically all in. Okay. We'll just start with Dante's crew. I'm going to go ahead and give myself Lance. I'm down to 1 CP. So that's going to be 36. We'll go with the crew first. That's 30 attacks. I'm hitting on 2s. Rerolling the rolls of 1. And then I'm going to be wounding you on 2s. That'll be 26 saves on your invul. And it's AP 3, so there's no point in armor contempt here.
26, you say?
Yes, sir. Oh.
One too many.
Yeah. You had, here we go. You had 36 on there.
Okay, so we've got 5, 13. I've gone through.
All right, so one guy was on 2, so that gets 1. Another guy was on 2. That kills 2. This kills 3, so that should be all the storm shields, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3. That's the storm shields, and then the ancient takes 3 damage.
Yeah.
Or you can put these on Canic Var. Actually, you probably go on Canic Var because Canic Var has a Fiona Pain, so you probably go on Canic Var now, right?
These 3.
Yeah, you probably put those on Canic Var, I think, because he has the Fiona Pain, if I'm not mistaken.
Does the unit regenerate now that you've killed all of the hammers?
As long as the ancient is alive, yes.
It's crazy. Okay.
So you put these on Canning
So
Var, not on the Ancient. All right, so Canning Var takes 2 then. Yeah, that's the way we do
yeah.
it. And then we have Dante to hit. Dante is going to be 9 attacks. God, I love Blood Angels. 2s, rerolls, and winning on 2s. All right, that's going to be 7 invulns. Canning Var definitely lives.
3.
5 Fiona Pains. No, Fiona Pains.
Oh shit! Sorry.
There you go. Right, he takes 2
There
more.
you go. Mm-hmm.
All right, so Canning Var is down to 2 wounds. These guys are now dead. All right. My captain and crew will go ahead and hit your Vanguard Veterans. 15 attacks, hitting on 2s. Winning on 2s. You could Armor Contempt here, because that will make you save on 5s, but it's damage 2, so I don't think it's worth your CP.
No. No.
Oh, you can just do it for free. It's a new battle round, so you just do it for free anyway.
Cool.
Yeah, so you don't spend anything, you just do it. So that's going to be 7 saves. You have 5 up, armor saves, and obviously you have 4 up on your captain. So that will kill 4 guys.
Better than I thought. Cool.
Yeah. And we have the captain. He's got his 6 attacks, hits on 2s, and wounds on 2s. Ew. That's going to be 3 more AP2. So your one guy has a 4 up armor save against this. He dies, and the captain takes 2 wounds. That's actually less than I expected.
That's better than I thought.
Yeah, me too.
So we're gonna
like this.
Gonna hit you back, I think.
Yeah. All right. And then we'll just have a slap fight with the Land Raider and Ball Predator. I'm not going to roll that out right now. I do get to overrun fight with Mephiston because I started engaged and I became unengaged during the fight phase. So I will now overrun fight. And Mephiston will now fight. So he's going to be 7 attacks. 2s. Reroll those 1s. Okay. Still dropping 1. Winning on 2s. That is going to be 5 saves on invulns. All right, you passed 2 of them. Now, do you want to use a CP to reroll one of these?
Would that keep the Ancients alive?
Oh, well, the Ancient basically can't die. Mechanics on 2 wounds. You failed 3. It's D3 minus 1 damage I'm putting into you. So right now, if you pass this other one, you need 1 Fiona Pain to live, which is pretty reasonable math. It's just, I'm not sure if it
we
really
want
happens.
them to live, right?
Yeah, it's just
go for the.
It's
We'll
just
have to gamble.
Normally I wouldn't. It's just like him living does let you hit back a lot harder, right?
Yep. Let's give it a go.
Okay. Now, all right. So then you owe 3 Fiona Pains. Well, 2 Fiona Pains first. You roll 2 Fiona Pains first, pardon me, and then the last one goes on it. So, yep, now you got to roll the 3rd Fiona Pain. Because he's taken 1. Oh, so close. All right, so he does die. Ancient survives. Okay.
All right.
Cool. That's going to be the end of the turn.
I think it's the end of the game, don't you?
No. I really don't. And let me tell you why.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. In your next turn, this unit gets out. I can't overwatch. You obliterate them. Your Inceptors drop right here. As long as this guy's able to fall back, as long as he passes Mephiston's leadership test and is actually able to pay back, you roast me between a Land Raider Redeemer and the Inceptors, and you pick up all of this right now.
Interesting. Okay. Can I fire out this Bull Predator combat thing?
Yeah, of course. You're a monster vehicle. You can shoot out of combat.
Okay.
So no, it's not over. You do have to pass this test. If you pass this leadership test, you're good.
All right.
If you don't, it might be bugged. All right, so that's going to be the end of my turn, though. Attempting target, I'm going to get for... I'm actually not going to get. I am just going to hold on to it. And Beacon, I'm just going to ditch. Then we'll be on into your turn. Now, you are going to score a 5 on holding my natural. And you're going to hold a 3 for holding your home field. You also need to hit back with this captain into my Sandguard first before we move on.
Okay.
And you also got to hit back with the Ancient. Yeah. Sorry, we just kind of went a little too fast.
Sorry. Okay.
So you are -1 to hit. Just because you're -1 to hit.
On the captain?
Yeah, you're just always -1 to hit when you fight into Sandguard and melee. And you're -1 to wound as well.
Okay, so it's before.
Okay. Invulns. How much damage? 2 damage?
2 damage.
But one guy takes 2 damage then. All right.
All right, an ancient is just 5.
Yep.
4.
4 attacks. Hits on 3s because you're +1, but you're also -1. I'm not your oath target right now. And then wounding on 2s because you're +1 to wound because you're under starting strength. Oh, that kills a Sandguard.
2 devies. Great.
1 Sandguard dead. There he is. All right, so that's that. Go ahead and draw your cards. You're going to get an 8 on primary here.
Grand. Let's do this.
Engage
Ooh.
and defend. Okay, not terrible. Not terrible here. Because you're going to engage.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Because you're going to just drop your Inceptors right here. Gat, which means you're going to engage. These guys are going to get out, come charge here. This actually turn goes kind of quick. So let's go ahead and map this out. You basically have to auto pass the ancient.
Could I just insane bravery him just to ensure that happens?
Yeah, you want an insane bravery. Actually, no, you don't need to, because never mind. Because that actually doesn't matter if you fail this battle shock test. It's the leadership test you need to pass. So you could just roll it if you want, because it doesn't actually matter now that I think about it. It's the leadership test that matters in the movement phase, not the battle shock test.
Could we use the vengeful host's no fear?
Yeah. So actually, that's a really good point. So you just roll it, and then you just
that's just better than having a battle. Just remove battle shock.
100% correct.
Okay.
So just go ahead and roll his battle shock test.
There, it's got 2.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Cool. So he's battle shocked. It doesn't actually matter. You might not even want to use it here, but go ahead and roll your captain as well, because your captain also owes him. So he's good.
Sure, he passes.
Now, if you want to unbattle shock him, you can. Completely up to you.
So what's the benefit if you could just sort of coach me through that?
I don't think it matters, to be honest with you, because you're going to fall back anyway. The worst thing that happens is he takes a mortal wound on the hazardous.
Yeah.
The only thing that matters is the leadership test to fall back with, because Mephiston makes you pass a leadership test to fall back, and you can't auto pass that anyway. So I think you just leave it. All right.
Yeah, I think we're leaving it.
So you're going to put your oath on Dante, because, of course, that's what you're going to do here. Let's roll this leadership test.
For sure.
Let's roll this leadership test.
Okay, let's do it.
So you fail. Then the game would be over. So let me quickly explain why the game would be over, because at this point, the Inceptors can't shoot and kill Dante because he's engaged in combat. That means the Land Raider also can't shoot and kill Dante because he's engaged in combat, which means I murder you in this turn, and then I fall back in charge. It's one of the
murder everything else. Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why Mephiston is so powerful. What I would like to do is to finish this game as if you passed that roll.
Okay.
If you're down.
I'm down, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, did we not want to do like insane bravery or the no fear strat?
Well, there's literally nothing you can do about the leadership test. You can't do that on the leadership test. That's only something that you can do in the command phase for a battle shock test. This test to not fall back is a specific ability to Mephiston, and there's nothing you can do about it. So in tournament play, guys, it's one of the reasons why I love Mephiston, because he just guarantees I get the win right here. But we're going to move forward as if he passed it, because there's more interesting learning to be done in this game, just so everyone understands. Okay, so we're going to fall him back. Your turn is actually not that complex. So we're going to take these assault intercessors out. They're going to come out. Yeah. They're going to move up to charge and kill these guys. Yep. Inceptors come down. And I think they were over here. They're going to end up right here because they're going to shoot Dante. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure they're outside of 8. Super easy. Boom. And you're going to get 3 OC on there so that even if you don't kill the ball predator, I won't score the primary in the center. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to drop like this.
Is there a reason why you've dropped them there versus like the other side? Do we not want to maximize the distance they are away from the other Sandguard?
Well, you need to be able to shoot me, and you also have to watch the 8 inches from the ball predator, right?
Okay.
And you also want to be outside of the center so that you can actually score it. So you want to be outside of 6 of the center. Oh, hold on. Pardon me. So we got to do it kind of like this. Because engage requires you to kind of be outside of 6 of the center. Yeah, so now they can all shoot. These guys are going to come over here so they can draw the line over here. Right? Okay. You're probably going to want to follow this captain back because there's no reason to die in my turn, right? In your turn.
No, we'll fall him back.
Yeah. Make him die in my turn, not in your turn. Okay, cool.
Sure.
That fall back. These guys move up. They're going to charge. And, all right, man. Let's see it.
Let's do it.
Let's do your shooting phase.
So, shooting phase.
At this point, you
we're gonna
probably
host
move these guys up to throw a grenade. I would assume.
Yeah, actually, I didn't think of that.
Yep.
You would. I would have missed that.
Yeah, it's okay.
These
guys also
just
probably
a quick
move up.
question.
Go ahead.
We want Oath of Moment Dante.
Yeah.
Would we want to get rid of the Ball Predator, or we would want to put all the shooting into Dante? They're that tough.
Well, Dante's crew is the one that has to die, right? Now, we already have the Inceptors here to shoot, and they're definitely going into him. So it's just a matter of target prioritization. So who do you shoot first, right?
Oh, apologies. I thought that was Cannock. He's dead already.
Yeah, he's dead.
Ignore me.
Yeah, exactly.
It's on Sangard.
But we do need to give you a Terminator back first. So he's here. He'll be here. Okay.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it's super strong. It's amazing.
Super strong, yeah.
Yeah. So it's about target prioritization. So let's start with the Inceptors. We'll put everything into Dante's Scroll with them. That's gonna be 12 shots. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling for Oath. And you are overcharging, of course. 2 misses. And then you're gonna be wounding me on 2s.
I didn't re-roll that one. I wasn't trying. Never mind. Doesn't matter.
And then you're gonna be wounding me on 2s, rerolling.
2s. Great.
Invulns. Oh, I spiked it.
Oh, did we do any sustains off that though?
Do they have sustains?
Yeah, there's sustain 2.
No. These are plasmas. You're not sustained 2 on plasmas. Oh, these are
No,
assault
they're-
bolters.
Yeah, dude.
We got to redo it. All right, you have a lot more than 12 attacks then. You have 18 attacks. All right, these are assault bolters. Okay, so I've been playing this entire game. Just so you know, these guys are not good into Dante because you're only AP1, and I'm 100% going to armor contempt right now. I thought they were plasmas because of the way they were modeled. You'll have to forgive me.
Okay.
All right, so reroll your attacks. I am armor contempting. I didn't realize these were assault bolters. These actually are not good for killing Dante. If they were plasmas, they would be really good. All right.
Okay. Rerolling.
Are you just going to
hitting on 3s?
Yeah. Are you just going to fish, or are you going to just reroll the misses here?
And what have we got? 18. I think it's worth fishing the 3s.
Yeah. Perfect.
There you go.
All right. So that's 2 sustained, 2 misses. So you give yourself 2 more hits.
So 2 sustained. So they're sustained 2, aren't they? So they've got 4 more.
No. All right. Fine. I'll get rid of the misses.
Oh yeah, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Okay.
And you're wounding on 3s, reroll.
All right.
Wounding on 2s, rerolling. Pardon me, because you're +1 to wound for Oath.
There you go. Drop 1.
Right. And I'm saving on 2s. Kills 1, 2.5. Actually ended up basically the same either way. Not bad. Okay. Now, at this point, what I would consider is I would throw a grenade with your infiltrators. Because one guy's taking 2 damage.
Move.
So you're going to spend 1 CP on that. Perfection.
Yep. Roll all the dice.
3 damage.
3.
You kill another one, and 1 is now down to 1 wound. Which feels great. Now I would shoot the infiltrators.
Yeah, maybe just all the bolters, right?
Yeah, it's going to be 10 shots. Isn't it? Aren't they
10?
Aren't they 2 shots each? Yeah, they're 2 shots each.
I thought those. All right, so
Yeah, just roll 5 more.
pull that out. Roll another 5.
Yeah, and re-roll all those misses.
Roll all of them.
Cool. And then you're going to be wounding me on 3s because you're +1 to wound. Re-rolling re-rolling wound rolls of 1, my guy. Don't forget your detachment rolls. Saving on 2 ups here. Oh, killed the guy. Hey, look at that. So now...
Value.
Yeah, value. So now, Redemptor, what I'm doing is I'm putting all the heavies, all the flamers into the Sand Guard, and I'm putting all the other guns into the ball predator.
Sure.
That's how I'm gonna do it.
Let's do the. I mean, would you bother shooting the scouts into Dante first?
If I kill the Sangard, then you can no longer see me with the Redemptor, with the Land Raider.
I hear what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah, so you don't want to pull me out of line of sight, right?
So we get
12 shots.
12.
Winning on 2s.
Okay.
3 more attacks. You only rolled 9. So here.
How did that happen? Okay.
So just roll those 3 as well.
Yeah.
All right, reroll the 1s to wound. All right, and these are all invulns for me. And that'll be the squad. Mission, kill Dante, accomplished. Now,
hallelujah.
Let's shoot the rest of your guns into the ball predator.
Sure. Should we start with the melter?
Let's do it. 4s to hit. Both hit.
Beautiful.
5s to wound. Ooh, 1 goes straight through. Roll your damage. D6 plus 2. 6 damage. I have 5 left.
6 damage.
Assault cannon.
Got assault cannon.
Hits on 4s. 2 hits.
We've got to re-roll them, right?
No, this is not a no target.
Oh, yeah, of course.
This, but it is twin linked, so you do get to re-roll this one. The twin assault cannon.
Okay.
That's 1 devastating wound.
Hey.
Down to 4 wounds. And then it's just the storm bolter, I think.
Yeah, we're in rapid fire range, I think.
You better believe you're in rapid fire range. Hits on 4s, wounds on 6s. Oi. Oi. All right, 1 hit. Wound me on a 6, baby. No, you don't reroll hit rolls.
No, I was trying to get rid of them. Sorry.
Right. So the red side is the one that delete. The white's roll.
Okay.
Right. So was this a win? That's fine. Cool. Safe. All right. Very good. Charges. You gonna charge these guys?
Yeah, let's pray for that.
Sure.
Anything other than a double 1, right?
Yeah, you're totally cooked.
There you go.
So we're just gonna go place them all the way in. And you can adjust those if you would like. Only thing I'm going to do is bring the Sanguinor down at the end of your charge turn. Should be right here. I'm just going to mess this guy up here. Okay.
All right, I think that's pretty much everything. We don't want to touch Mephiston.
You don't want to charge Mephiston.
You're already in combat with the Predator's already in combat with the Redeemer.
Correct.
And this captain wants to live.
He does want to live.
So,
that's the way he lived. So I'm just going to pick this squad up because they're going to die. That's just too many attacks.
Sure.
There's no way I live.
What does the Sanguinor do?
So the Sanguinor fights first, but you would still fight first because you also fight first and you're active player.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Now the Sanguinor, you could put 1 guy into him. Feel free. He's now going to hit you back with 8 attacks. And you're already 4 invulnerable save for the Librarian, so there's no point in armor attempting. I'm going to hit you on 2s. Wound you on 3s. 6s are dev. All right. So you have 4 invulnerable saves, and you have 2 devastating afterwards. All the damage do.
4 invuln.
So 4 of your guys die.
4 guys die.
I would recommend keeping the Sanguinor engaged. Because that...
Yeah, I mean... We want to then pile on...
Yeah. I mean,
point, right?
it's 100% your point anyway, right?
Yeah.
So that's basically the only fighting that we have. We can slap each other in the middle. We don't need to roll that. And then you just pile everyone over. Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. Actually, what we might do is we might actually do this a little different. All right. So this is an interesting one I hadn't considered, so I'm just going to consider it now. If I pass my battle shock, or it doesn't matter if I pass my battle shock anyway, I could actually just roast you with my heavy flamers. So you probably don't want to consolidate into range of at least the heavy flamers. Maybe consolidate
just
more.
toe onto the point.
Put toe into the point. Like you can't get out of my good shooting, but you can at least get rid of my my shitty shooting, right? So you just consolidate like this, so that you're out of range of the small guns.
Okay.
Okay. So that's basically all you can do. Uh,
Yep.
not a bad turn actually. You got engaged for 5,
The score. Yep.
and then
And
your defend
defend
is ongoing
goes off
in
at the
my
end.
turn.
So
Yeah.
is anything in my? So you've got one sanguinary guide in my deployment. Okay,
No, no,
grand.
no. That's at the end of my turn. You don't score that right now. You score that at the end of my turn.
Okay, sick.
All right. So if you pass the clock over to me, command phase.
Pass the clock to you.
All right. So I'm just going to draw my 2 cards. Assassination and secure no man's land. Seems like a reasonable time to do that. Okay. All this gets real tricky now. Secure no man's land gets very tricky. This is mine. I don't know how I get this. I can take this. So what I need to do is auto pass my ball predator. No. No, he needs to come here. Yeah, crud. It does actually kind of have to be this. Okay, I can work with this. So I do need to auto pass ball predator, so I will. So I am down to 2 CP. I do control 1 and my home, so I get an 8 on this turn. And my Oath of Moment will be probably the Inceptors. Okay. So I'm going to move these guys on up. Okay. Mephiston is going to come on over here. Sanguinor will... Oh, I don't know. Probably just stay engaged. I'm going to try to position the Librarian out. All right, and that is my entire turn. And you have no rapid ingresses, so that's that. So would you like to overwatch your Inceptors into me?
I think that would be a good plan. Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically the plan now. So you roll 18 dice.
CP down. Okay.
What a
Hey.
good Overwatch. Oh, jeez.
That's grand.
Oh, jeez. All right, 15 hits.
So what are we wounding on?
Threes.
Fours?
3s, twin linked.
Lovely. Let me reroll this.
Oh, you
Great.
dog, you animal. You might have just stole the win with that. Nice. All right, so this kills 1, this kills 2, this kills 3. That kills all the Sandguard. That ruins my plans completely because I was going to charge kill and then consolidate for my secure no man's land. Oh, you animal. All right. Okay. Let's do some shooting then. Mr.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal. Damn.
Yeah. Mr. McFiston is going to go ahead and blast into the Assault Terminator here. He's going to overcharge both. I'll just roll on your side now. 3 hits, wounds on 4s, 1 wound, AP2, so invuln. You are going to suffer 3 damage. And then we'll have his 1 plasma pistol, which hits and wounds on your invuln.
Come on, buddy.
You got him. Then I roll 2 hazardous.
Got him.
Pass them both.
That's the ancient.
Yeah, ancient's still alive. Yeah. All right. Okay, that's all my shooting. So, oh, wait, no, I got a Ball Predator. Ball Predator is going to roast your Inceptors. We'll start with Ball Storm Cannon. Or you could Armor Contempt this. This could be worth it.
What's the AP on this thing?
AP2 on the damage 2 gun, AP1 on the damage 1 guns.
And the strength?
6 and 5.
And these guys are T6. Okay. Yeah, it's nothing else. Yeah, let's do it.
It's either that you Armor Contempt against this, or you Armor Contempt when the captain charges you. But
I think the Predator is
yeah, I think so too.
A no-brainer.
All right, so no one's injured, so I'll start with the Ballstorm Cannon. Oh, that's the big one. Yeah, good thing you're Armor Contempted. All right, 5 at AP2, now AP1.
Okay, so it.
Kills 1.5.
Kills 1.5.
That's 2 heavy flamers. It's gonna be 8 shots.
So um, I've seen this sort of gamey stuff in Tent. I don't know if it's real anymore. So if I remove that guy on the right, can you then not shoot these guys because they're out 12?
No, this is the same unit activation. That's
Okay.
never been it. No, put him back, 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 put him back.
All right.
You never take him.
All right.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna make our opponent's charges harder. You see?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
I'm following.
kill the 2.5 there, and put the 2 wounds on this guy. And now, if I kill this guy with the heavy flamers, he also dies, which turns a 3-inch charge into a 9-inch charge. Right?
Okay.
5's the wound. 3 saves at AP1, so you're saving on 3 ups here because you armor contempted. Although you actually want to, you actually wanted him to die, unfortunately, but it is fine. So you survived that one. And then we have the storm bolters, which I said I was shooting, so I do have to shoot, unfortunately. I'd rather not right now. Your oath moment. Oh, you're also in cover, so I gotta reroll that one. 2 hits, wounds on 5s, 1 save, no AP. Alright, you're good.
Hey.
That's that. All my shooting is done. Charge phase. 6-inch charge with the captain. Makes it. Would have made it anyway. He's a legend. Mephiston charges. Okay, he rolls into Snake Eyes. I'll spend how much CP do I have? I have 2. I'll spend 1 CP for his charge reroll. We'll take a 9. See if I can get this unit dead. I'll put the infiltration combat as well. All right. Fights first phase. My first fights first unit will be the Sanguinor. And I'm going to spend my last CP for precision. And I'm going to try to kill your Librarian. So I get 8 attacks to the... we'll do all of our pylons first. So we'll come here. This guy is fine. Now, one trick that you can do is you can use pylons to get yourself out of line of sight. But the problem is you have to end closer to the unit. So the reason why I came so much closer is that you couldn't do the pylon trick to get yourself out of line of sight. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And captain's just going to touch right here. Okay. Oh, captain's actually going to touch right here is where he's going to touch. All right. Let's go. So, starting with the Sanguinor. Sanguinor has 8 attacks, hits on 2s, and he's going to wound on 3s. All right. So, just roll on your invulns, 3 of them. So, these 2 will kill the Librarian, because you only got 4 wounds, and then you got 4 devastating wounds, which will kill 2 more guys. So, the Librarian and 2 guys die.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Are you going to comment interrupt? No, you don't have CP for that. So I'll just go and do the captain. Captain has 6 attacks on the charge. It's on 2s. Wounds on 3s. All right, that's going to be 5 saves at AP2 damage 2 into the Interceptors. Kills the wounded guy, kills another guy, and puts another guy on half health. Wounded guy dies, kills like this guy, and then this guy's on like half health. And we'll do Mephiston. Everything goes into the Ancients. He's battle shocked, so there's no way to make him -1 damage. 7 attacks, hits on 2s. And wounding on 2s. That's going to be 5 invulns on the Ancient.
Whoa.
Right. Probably got him. Yeah,
Yeah.
got him. It was close, but we did get him. All right. And that is the end of my turn. At this point, you 100% uppy these guys. There's no reason you wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you 100% uppy these guys right here. End of my turn. I'll show you what I do here. I do get Assassination for 5. I still don't get Tempting Target, and I don't get Secure No Man's Land because you had an awesome Overwatch which denied it to me. All right. We are now on to your turn. Let's draw your cards.
So, I score defense.
Oh, sorry. Swing back on me, and yes, you will score defend. And so you get a 5 on
How
defend.
do I give that? Should I just do that? Back to you?
No. Defend.
Let's turn it to turn 5.
Yeah, defend is right here. You did. It's okay. So I'm going to take away 1 CP from you. I'm going to take away 1 CP from me.
Sure.
So we'll do it like this. I'll do. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your 5 defend right here. And if you just see the points where it says secondary, where I'm pinging.
Yep.
There you go. Give yourself an extra 5. Perfection. Now, start of the battle round. Draw your cards.
Let me get rid of that one.
Center ground and beacon. Okay. Center ground, you need to be within 3 of the center, and you can't have me within 6 of the center.
Okay.
So basically, you want this unit to auto pass and touch right here. And then you got to kill this guy. And that'll give you your 5.
Okay.
All right. That's how you score that. Then, beacon, you have to elect a unit to not die. Also, we got to roll your attacks from these assault intercessors to the sanguinary first. Sorry. Let's roll those real fast before we go any further.
Should we do the attacks first? Or?
Yeah, let's do that before we go any further. So you have 3 normal guys and 1 guy with a power fist. Power fist first, or whatever you want.
Yeah, we can do the power fist first.
All hit. Wounds on 2s. Okay. Invulns. I take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have 12 attacks with the swords.
Let's do it.
Hits on 3s. Wounds on 4s. Rerolling because you're on the objective. Because you're assault intercessors. Good. Takes 1 damage. And we forgot to reroll the 1 failed wound roll on your power fist. So, because we're assault intercessors. That's a wound. Failed it. Take 2 more. Shit. All right, he's dead. Nothing I can do about it. I need CP. Okay. Now we're on to your turn. Sorry about that, guys. We should have rolled that. Apologies. You can also punch back with the infiltrators if you want, but they're going to do nothing, so that's just kind of a waste of time.
Yeah, they've just got like AP 0.
I'm a 2-up armor save and a 4 up pain. So,
yeah.
All right. So, in your turn, we drew beacon and center ground. What I recommend is auto pass these nerds, put them on this side, and allow them to get you 5 points on beacon. Because now there's practically no way where I can ever interact with them, no matter what happens.
No, they're safe, aren't they?
Yeah. The other ones, you're gonna hopefully pass this battle shock, and then you'll pass it with your you'll use your vengeful host strat to unbattle shock if necessary.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So go and roll that one.
Oh.
All right, so you pass. You don't have to spend your CP on it. Good. So now you've got center ground. All you got to do is kill this ball predator.
Yeah.
Right, and you want to be outside of 6 of this guy so that he can't 2 CP hero into you. Okay. Beyond that, that's basically this guy now needs to come up and touch the objective.
I was gonna say this guy's gonna claim
as far away as possible.
Base.
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, then you just got to kill the ball predator.
How many wounds does Mephiston have?
Yeah, you want to fall back.
Think about a grenade into him.
Yeah, well,
we want to fall back into him.
Yeah, you got to fall back here. So go ahead and pass your leadership test to see if you can fall back. You can. So fall back 6 inches, but you can't grenade because you don't have the ability to fall back, shoot, and charge. So. But yeah, you don't want me to kill you in my turn. Or in your turn. You want me to kill you in my turn. Perfect.
Okay.
And that's your turn, man. Now just shoot and kill the ball predator. Because there's literally nothing else you can do. You might actually get the win here. Reroll. This is the flamers. Okay, fair play.
It's flamers, yeah.
14 shots.
So
the 4 is rerolling those 1s. Reroll those 1s. Okay. And then 5s for me. And I'm turbo dead. Dead. Perfection. That's it, man. It's amazing how fast these turns can go in the last rounds, right?
Yeah, it's super quick.
So what you did is in your turn, you controlled here and you controlled your home, which get you 8 on primary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Center ground for 5. Beacon is ongoing. You will get 5 on it, right? End of your opponent's turn or end of the first. Your beacon turn is on a battlefield and not within your territory, which is exactly what's happening.
Would I not want to take I can't fall back and shoot the captain, can I?
Right, but you can't fall back and shoot. You don't have that stratagem.
But would it be worth putting the Inceptors within range of the Overwatch from the Land Raider Redeemer in case the captain wants to come and ruin their day?
But there was a ball predator here that you had to end outside of engagement range on.
I mean Oh, okay, I understand. Let's go.
Yeah, you couldn't end within engagement range of me, and you still have to be within 3 inches of the center. Right? So
I get it. No.
Yeah. Okay. So you got your 5 on center ground. Beacon is ongoing, but you're gonna get it. You pass the turn over to me.
Great.
So click it's me. All right, it's my turn. I draw my cards. You here, and burden will just be in the center, but I won't get it. Okay. So Othomom is gonna be on the infiltrators. Captain's gonna move on up here. These guys are gonna move all the way over here. Far away as possible. And this captain is just going to move right here to avoid your Overwatch. And I will go ahead and shoot Mephiston into the infiltrators. He will overcharge. I'll hit. That's going to be 2 saves, AP2. Failed on both, ordered roll. It's going to be 1 damage and 3 damage. So just roll 4 because it can only maximum kill 1. You have Fiona Pains. Alright, so kills 1 guy. We have Plasma Pistol. It's on a 2. Wounds on a 2. Failed. 2 hazardous. Passed. Or I guess failed 1. So 4 Fiona Pain for that. I took my first wound. Alright. End of the turn. Captain is going to roll his charge into the Inceptors. He passes. That gives me the 7. Mephiston goes on into the infiltrators. Boom.
Should I overwatch the captain?
You can't. That's in the movement phase,
I
and
can't.
I'm not touching the terrain in the movement phase. Overwatch is
Okay.
only in the movement phase in this edition. Good question. All right.
Okay.
So that's that. Oh, one thing you might do though is you might rapid ingress your scouts down somewhere.
It's a good question. Should I just put them on your home objective?
You can't because they have to come in from strat reserve, which means you have to come in 6 inches away from the board edge, and you can't arrive within 12 of these guys.
Should I put them into my home field, say somewhere around here? Just even if McFiston kills
just to give yourself the opportunity to out
keeping our
OC.
home.
Yeah, 100% agreed. Because you score at the end of the turn. So yeah, agreed.
Exactly.
All right. So that's that. So let's just go with the captain first. Captain is going to come slap you. He's got 6 stacks. I'm going to give him 1 CP for Lance. Hits on 2s and 2s. Before AP2 damage 2s. Kills 1, you dog. That stops me from scoring the center. And then that stops my secure no man's land again. And then Mephiston is going to go into the infiltrators. 2s. I get to reroll on against oath target. 1 lethal. Wins on 2s. Alright, that is going to be 6 at AP3s.
Okay. So we saved the 6s.
Yes, sir.
And we got a feel no pain.
Ordered rolls. 3 damage for the first one.
Okay. 1.
No. Stop.
1.
Stop.
Okay.
3 damage for the first one. Kills 1. 1 damage for the next one. Takes 1 damage. Then 2 damage. Kills the second one. And then 1 damage. 2 die. 1 takes a wound. All right.
So,
You punch me back. It doesn't matter. You can punch me back here. It also doesn't matter. End of my turn. You're gonna score 4 on that beacon. That'll be scored in your battle round 5. We'll pass the turn over to you. I'm gonna end the turn. I will only be scoring my 3 on primary. for holding my home field. My secondaries, burning is ongoing. Outflank has happened, though, so I will score outflank for 5. Oh, sorry. Attempting can't happen. I got assassination already. Secure can't happen. Burden of trust is ongoing. And we will finish the game on your turn, sir. Let's draw your cards.
Let's do it. All right, all right.
Assassination and behind enemy lines. All right, so you will auto pass this unit so that you get your behind enemy lines. No problem.
And I can
and you'll kill him. You'll get your assassination. You'll rotate here so that you can hold both of these objectives. He's dead.
Scouts out. I see you on home.
So this is irrelevant. All right, so end of the turn, you're going to get a primary of 15. And then your secondaries of assassination for 5 and behind enemy lines for 4. Or for 3. There it is. 68-79.
That's insane. I genuinely thought I lost the game.
This is why we score. Now,
it's 11th edition, I guess.
To be clear, very, very clear, had you actually failed that leadership test, you would have lost the game. But that's the thing about 11th that I really need to impress upon you. It's different than 10th edition. The scoring changes so dramatically at the end of the game. You have to play these games.
Play them through.
Right.
To the end.
Right.
To the end.
Your army, and this is what I want everyone who's watching this to understand. Your armies are designed to do a very specific thing. Charlie's army is designed to have an anvil that takes your hammer. And it does it really well. But I bet everyone who's watching the stream goes, oh, he charged in, he's going to crush that Canucks unit, and then he's just going to move on because that's what Blood Angels do. But that's not what happens when you hit the most durable unit in the game. So what Charlie did is we positioned him in such a way that his army could fulfill the way it was designed to be played. When you do what your army is designed to be played, your army rewards you for it. So very well done, Charlie. How does it feel?
You know how a Grey Knight Grandmaster feels like a baby carriage?
That's
how I feel about playing this game. But I mean, 10 to 11th, there's a lot of things that are similar and a lot of things that are different.
There's a lot of details that we're going to get used to. For sure.
Yeah, you notice more in playing this 5.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I mean, this list, like we've been talking about trying to find that kind of like game identity.
Yep.
And I think it's really important, like what feel like fits for me.
Yes, sir.
And like giving this a go. Like this isn't my regular army. My regular army is Dark Angels, but like giving us a full try, you get a really real feel for what you said. Like the army is tough.
The army
like
is very tough.
They're gonna bring stuff back.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So yeah, been a pleasure, man. Appreciate the time.
It's my absolute pleasure. If I could recommend a few things that I want you paying attention to while you're doing your studies and what you're going to do and what everyone else who's watching is going to do is you're all going to sign up as either a YouTube member or a Coffee member, and you're going to join the Happy Crumpin' TTS League, which is ongoing, which is going to start on Tuesday next week, I believe. If you want to register, all the details are in tournament information, which is in the Discord. So go hop in the Discord, pay me, buy me beers with your registration. And when you do those, what I want you to understand is that it doesn't matter what opponent you're facing. Your army does what your army does. You can't get distracted by all the flashy, crazy abilities that your opponents have. You have to play the way that your army is designed to be played. Because when you do, good things happen. Now, you're going to make mistakes because you're still in a 10th edition mindset. You're still used to those types of games. I don't mind that those mistakes are made. What I want you to do is recognize when those confusions and mistakes are made and then just eliminate them. It's not a problem that you make the mistakes, but we need to learn from them, right? So, right, Overwatch only happens in the movement phase. Now you know that. Now you're like, okay, cool. I'm not going to make the error of thinking I can do that in the charge phase now, right?
Sure.
No problems. So, scoring is different in 11th edition than it was in 10th edition. So, guys, you cannot panic if you see a big score deficit early on in the game, because look what happens. This is what happens. Right?
Yeah.
So if you're afraid of pressure, because you're like, oh my gosh, he's up by 40 points right now. Chill. It's okay. Breathe.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, just breathe. Right? And that's what happens. All right, gents, I love you. Once again, I want to apologize for the fact that I had to switch and bait you. I ran Blood Angels today. It was supposed to be a World Eater stream, but there was a problem with TTS where I couldn't actually get the models to load in. And it would have been probably not that entertaining a stream for you guys if I was moving a bunch of invisible models around. So I did go with Blood Angels. I'm going to fix it on the thumbnail later. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Hopefully this was enlightening for you guys to see someone who is maybe a little bit newer to competitive play and see the way that he was playing here. So if you found this stuff good and useful for your own learning, please give me feedback. Let me know in comment sections. Let me know these things, because these are types of videos that I love to do, because really the entire purpose of my channel is to empower you guys to take accountability for your own decisions and become stronger thinkers. That is what we do here. It's not even just about just wargaming. It's about making you guys stronger critical thinkers through a tactical and strategic lens. So if you like it, smash that button, that like button, share it with your friends, and come on back, because we'll be doing a lot more of these. And we'll have different people involved. We might see Charlie again. We might see some other people again. We might see Mass Brofex, who's in the chat right now, that glorious man. All right. Charlie, thanks for coming on. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and end this stream. But before we do, we're just going to say, welcome, Deku Dude. He's welcome to the Grots and Gets. He just joined. Hey, what a chat. All right, Grots. We love you. We're going to move on. Crump on.